What you got to put on for?
That's just kind of how I go.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? You are now tuned into the Man Listen Podcast. I am your host, Reggie Classic. I got my boys here with me. I got Mike here.
Yes, sir.
And my big homie, Keith.
Yay!
What's going on? Welcome. Welcome to episode 1. We're here to give you all your sports, movies, and entertainment news. Have a little fun with it. Sit back, relax. Fuck with us for a second. So what's going on, fellas? How y'all doing?
Man, I can't complain. Blessed by the best. I'm all right.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go, man. Here we go.
All this pimp shit.
But
ain't no pimp shit. I can see it.
What?
You always got to rhyme, man.
Yeah.
Only pimps rhyme like that. You don't rap.
With gold for the money, green for the money, gold for the money. Fuck out of here, man. Shit.
Crazy ass. Motherfucker. What's going on with you fellas, man? How was y'all weekend?
Man.
What weekend?
Oh, you got to work?
Nigga, every weekend.
Shit.
Nigga, it sucks to be you then.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, I know we ain't been here in a while, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Been to Jamaica.
Y'all in a minute.
Been to Jamaica.
Yeah, man.
Jamaica, man. Y'all players went. Y'all.
Damn, nigga, that's because you a cat. You could have went too.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when the Lord bless me, then I'll be able to go. But He's been stressing me lately, so I ain't been able to move.
Then we putting your cat shit off on the Lord. We ain't doing that. We
like
ain't doing that at all.
Right. But other than that, man, you know, the past weekend, it was cool. I didn't do too much. Rested, chilled.
Recovered from Jamaica.
Recovered from Jamaica.
Motherfuckers got burnt to a crisp.
Man,
But-
hell
Hot
yeah.
out that thing, huh?
Man, what?
No, we literally got burnt.
We got burnt, man. My forehead was peeling. My back is peeling. Shit, everything.
We got everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody who was there got burnt.
Yes, sir.
Man, but that was because, one day we we were there for like 4 days, 5 days or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
One day we went and climbed the waterfall, like Dunn's River Waterfall, right?
Yeah.
Dope as hell. Climbed that shit. Everybody was sore the next day.
Hey, don't walk up no hills, down no
we
hills.
were trying
Calves
calves
killing.
burning. That's how you know our asses is out of shape.
Yeah.
So the goal was like, all right, put your swim shits on. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, go get some breakfast and shit.
Right.
Go straight to the pool and just relax.
That's what's up.
Recover.
We fucked around. Well, first of all, everybody put sunscreen on.
Right.
Everybody had sunscreen on.
Right.
Homie came through. Shout out to Philly. Came through with the sunscreen. We was, you know what I'm saying, sprayed it up. Had enough for everybody. Then, what we didn't realize is we were going to be in the pool for 3 fucking hours. In the water. Nobody reapplied nothing.
No. None.
We were just, there's a bar in the pool.
So we just
So all motherfucker did was walk to the bar, grab a drink, and walk on back, and was just chilling.
Never left.
Meeting people, and everybody was hanging out in the pool.
That's what's up.
We were chilling so hard in the pool, it started to rain, and nobody got out the pool.
No.
Nobody cared.
It probably rained for all about 10 minutes.
Don't matter. Didn't nobody move.
No, then nobody moved. The
Didn't
people that was
nobody get
outside trying to sunbathe, they moved. But the people
You was in the pool, nobody got out.
Nobody got out the pool.
Wasn't nobody giving a
Because
damn
they were
about none of that.
doing exercises in the pool.
Yeah, they had a whole, they had a whole thing.
But other than that, everybody in the pool didn't move.
Yeah, man, so everybody came out burnt up. So everybody, text each other when we get back. Hey, man, is your skin peeling? Like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Not just you, fam.
Oh,
Fuck
man, but-
off.
Hey, but the Dunn's River, man. It seemed like it ain't that. You ain't doing a lot of walking. They tell you gonna walk 1,000 feet up. You be like, all right, cool. When you look at it, you be like, damn, that's hella far. But as you walking it and how you walking it, it's not bad.
No, I don't feel it.
It don't feel like
and you
that ain't for me anyway. So.
No, you take some breaks in
You
there.
take some
like,
breaks
just
here and
photo
there.
ops and all that kind of shit.
It's
so
cool.
They made some tourist shit.
But the problem is, when you finally get to the top, you take your picture, you do all that. Cool. Tour's over doing that. So now, one or two things. You can leave, go back to where you came from, or walk back down and go to the beach. So
back down 1,000 feet.
Back
That's
down
at the bottom of the
right.
waterfall.
Ain't got nothing you could jump into off the
No.
boat? Shit.
No. So what we did, we walked back down in the beach. Dope is dope. Everybody in the pool having a good time. In the beach. I'm sorry, not the pool, the beach. Having a good time, relaxing, enjoying the water. Because it's Sunday, and the next day is their Independence Day, which is a holiday, so everybody's there.
off.
Everybody's
at the beach.
Right, everybody's at the beach this day.
And that was the dopest, most
it's
melanated beach I have ever seen in my life.
And everybody having a good time.
I seen some shit on the internet on this this Jamaican Independence Day y'all speaking of, but the bitches was naked.
Not where we was at.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay.
It was a couple of.
Well, that's one way to celebrate your independence.
Yeah. IG whores, but these Jamaican ladies were. Oh.
They must have been in Kingston. We wouldn't
know.
know.
I don't know where they was at. Wherever they was at, they ain't had no goddamn clothes on.
All I know is
wrapped in the flag.
We was in the water having a good time. Then, so now we there for a minute. Now we like, okay, it's time for us to go. We've been here for a minute.
Right.
Now we got to walk 1,000 feet back up to the top.
Where all the buses at.
Where the buses at.
So wait a minute. Y'all had to go up, down, and up again?
You're missing one. We went up and down twice. We went up and down 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
So we had to go from the top. We had to go down to officially climb up the waterfall, which is back up. Mm-hmm. Then we went back down to go to the beach and hang out and chill on the beach. Then back up to get in the damn van and go back to the hotel.
Okay, right. So in a way, then the 3 hours in the pool was justified.
Absolutely justified.
Oh no, it's justified.
We only fucked up because we didn't reapply the sunscreen.
Right.
I ain't mad at 3 hours in the pool.
I'm not mad at it, but it's just when you 3 hours, you better reapply, and we didn't do that. And everybody's peeling.
I was just enjoying the vibe.
And the place that we went to was an hour away from our hotel.
Yeah, right. So I think I was the only one that stayed awake on the ride. The rest of these fools started snoring all.
Hey, I know for damn sure I did.
Keith sleep so hard, his foot slipped off the thing. I thought he was going to fall off the van.
It did. I woke up like... going right back to sleep, but
he didn't give a damn. No, it was good. So this past weekend for me too, man.
It was all recovery.
It was all recovery. Just
recovery.
That's what's up.
Hung out with the missus, and we burnt, so we were just tending each other's wounds and shit. But I think it was good.
Right.
Y'all ready to dive in, man? We had a big week while we were going to Jamaica.
No,
NFL preseason, man. Y'all.
Yeah, we back.
From officially last week. Football will be on every day, almost.
Say it again.
It will be on almost every day. Well, preseason, any day, Thursday, Monday, to whatever. But I think they said officially 24, 23 days, it will be officially kickoff season. So that means every Sunday.
Y'all are definitely more excited than I am, but
right.
I know my stance on that.
We know.
I won't be partaking, but for the sake of what we do, sake of the podcast, I will at least try to catch some highlights and at least keep abreast of the situations that may be happening.
Right.
But other than that,
had them donations ready.
Donations for what?
You understand me? Fantasy football.
Ain't nobody donating you shit.
No, Spud Thugs is terrible. They ain't no thugs no more.
Two-time champ.
They ain't no thugs no more.
Two-time champs.
Damn about your fantasy team.
They ain't thugs no more. They're reformed.
Neither one of you niggas won the whole thing.
That's
Cheers.
fine.
Oh, here we go.
That's fine. I'm not tripping off none of that.
Anyway, we talk about
the preseason. No.
Yeah.
We'll get to your bum ass fantasy team.
Right.
Anything stand out to you guys? You got the quarterbacks all took their first reps. The highly touted youngsters. Anybody stand out?
To me personally, I like Lamar Jackson. The game that I seen, he was nice.
Lamar did it for you, huh?
He looked nice. I mean, that's what when I looked. This was the first preseason game. I didn't really hold too much in that Hall of Fame game. Mm-hmm. It didn't. I don't think nobody was really ready for that game. Like to me, I feel like the Hall of Fame game is just, all right, we start now. Yeah, let's go. We gonna throw you out there. It's the official kickoff. Ain't nobody really tripping. But the next game, I think they played the Rams, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever. He looked nice.
Okay, so Mike, tell me this then, Mike. Mm-hmm. Who looked like shit that surprised you?
I'm just asking as a rookie.
Rookies, yeah.
Okay.
Looked like shit. Oh. You know what? Because I was just going to say this. I'm glad the first round quarterbacks panned out the way they did. Mm. You know what I mean? They all looked good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they all had solid debuts. Yeah.
Right.
Well, for the most part, yeah.
I didn't see many bad performances. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, so I don't have anything good about Saquon Barkley. I'm not excited about that. I'm not excited about
Why?
that.
Because he went out there and showed his ass.
Okay.
And made him nervous.
Okay.
I'm an Ohio State fan. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I've literally been seeing this man on the other side of my fandom. You know, most of my, my fan career.
Okay.
But fantasy football comes around, and if he's on the board after I draft Ezekiel Elliott, he will be on Spud's stuff.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Anyway.
But to get back into the question, I didn't see many bad.
No duds, huh?
No duds.
When I looked, I mean, there was no like for the most part, that's why they were drafted here. They looked the part. They looked the part. Which is a good thing.
I was looking at that. I was looking at the quarterbacks. I was trying to figure out who's like they belong already, who still has like a ways to go. I was kind of just checking it out. Like, all right, you guys I didn't expect anybody to be stellar.
Right.
Your first NFL start, I didn't expect any of
that
that shit anyway. I was like, shit, you motherfuckers ain't too bad so far.
Darnold, right?
Yeah.
Darnold.
But what's they struggled a bit, but I didn't knock him for
Who's that?
Shit, you made me forget the name. Arizona.
Rosen.
Yeah.
Josh Rosen.
Josh.
I mean, but like you say, you don't. Put
It was
much.
early. I was looking at more of the his decision making more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
I figure everything else. If you know where to go with the ball, that's
fine.
That's the biggest part, knowing where to go.
Because
I
feel like preseason they don't even put in all the plays. They just give you basic plays.
Yeah, and you have a game plan. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was looking at more. Basically, what I was trying to see is of all these quarterbacks, there were so many that were talked about up to the draft. Who can process the coverage? Although the coverage is also kind of vanilla,
right?
Because they're not scheming,
right?
But who can process what they see and try to go somewhere with it the fastest, or you know what I'm saying, the most.
Right.
Rosen surprised me. He was only like 4 of 11 or some shit like that. But he moved his feet well in the pocket. And it surprised me because he wasn't known as a mobile guy coming out. Everybody thought he was just a pocket kind of guy. He might get beat up. But he moved well. And he kept his eyes down the field, which was big. I mean, I guess you have to. If you're not a runner, you better keep your eyes down the field, get your whole head knocked off.
But you still got to have pocket presence.
Yeah. And he, you know what I'm saying? He picked it up well. He slid. He looked down the field. He kind of scanned the field and made a throw on a run that was on the money. It was good. So all in all, like rookie quarterbacks, I'm saying, okay. I mean, I don't think everybody's going to pan out, but
no.
Yeah.
So who do y'all think? If it came down day one, official season starts, day one starter, who you think it would be?
Rookie quarterbacks?
Out of quarterbacks.
Ooh, shit.
Just based off that one performance, who you think? Who had the best chance to start week one coming out the blocks?
Damn.
I got the guy from Cleveland.
Baker?
I got Baker.
I say Darnold.
Darnold? I was thinking Darnold,
but who?
You know
so
what?
Who's in front of him?
In front of Darnold? Mm-hmm. Well, he got to be out
Teddy Bridgewater,
and
who looked
he got to be out
good. By the way,
he got to be out Hoyer too.
You said Teddy B?
Teddy Bridgewater did not look bad.
No, Teddy B in his first action back. Okay. He was 5 for 5 for 90 or something like that.
Yeah.
Hold on. You said Baker, right?
Yeah.
Tyrod
was 5 for 5.
Yeah, true. Big facts.
That's what I'm saying.
But this is why I think, because I agree with you, Mike. I think it's going to be Baker. Darnold, I think he has too many vets in front of him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because he got Teddy B, and he got last year's
McCown.
He got McCown there too.
Okay.
I called it fool Horner. He got McCown there.
Okay.
So he has 2 vets. He's not going to beat out both.
Okay.
I don't think Darnold can beat out both.
You don't think so?
No. I hell no.
Okay.
Just because nobody. And Bowles has to kind of make sure his job is secure at the same time. You know what I mean? Like you got.
But you would think Hugh do too, right?
But I think Hugh gets a mulligan. Because a lot of people know Hugh wanted the quarterback last year, and that GM didn't allow him to get one, so they fired him. Mm-hmm. So I think he has more of a mulligan.
Okay.
And I also think why I think it's going to be Baker in Cleveland is because, to me, I think Baker and Tyrod are more even than Darnold, Teddy B, and McCown. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So he doesn't like Darnold. He has to overcome too much. He may win the second spot, but I don't think he'll move up to the starting spot.
Okay.
But I think Baker has a better chance just on skill set alone to beat out Tyrod.
Even though Hugh said Tyrod's our starter.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds good.
Okay.
And it may work. But what happens, okay, so look at it like this. What happens if you go 0-4 with Tyrod as a starter?
Okay.
What incentive do you have to keep him in there? Okay. And at the same time, if I'm Cleveland, if Baker and Tyrod are even, why am I going with Tyrod? If they're even. Now, if Tyrod's the clear front runner, I can see that. You roll with the man who won the job.
Okay.
But if those two fools are even coming out of camp, I may lean going to the Rook. What I got to lose? I mean, Hugh, don't get me wrong. Hugh has a lot to lose, potentially, because he's also not the new GM's guy either.
That leash in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's weird. It's short and long. That's what I'm like.
I don't understand how
He got that adjustable shit.
Yeah, I don't understand how it's short and long at the same time, which is weird as well.
It's adjustable.
Wow.
Because I believe the owner likes Hugh.
Okay.
I think the owner likes
But
Hugh
not
a lot.
the GM.
The GM doesn't really know Hugh.
Okay.
No, he didn't hire him.
Okay.
But, like I said, you get a mulligan because why not fire him after losing all 16 games? But I think a lot of that has to do with it came out that Hugh wanted a quarterback. Everybody Hugh asked that fool to draft last year, he passed on.
But they couldn't trade for a quarterback, or they tried to trade one, and it just wasn't what they...
It didn't. No, the GM didn't want to give it up.
No.
Who's that?
I forgot they fired him. I forgot the
Fired,
GM.
yeah. I forgot who it was.
But they let two guys pass him last year. And Hugh was clamoring, and then Hugh was trying to get a quarterback at the trade deadline.
Who's last year? Deshaun Watson.
Watson, yeah.
Watson.
I don't know how you do that. But you had a money ball guy trying to make football moves.
Yeah. Because last year they
So
drafted...
he's looking at value and all that kind of stuff.
Right.
They drafted
But it ain't baseball.
I forgot. They drafted like a DN last year instead of a quarterback.
Oh, yeah, they took Myles Garrett. Yeah,
number one.
They took
Instead of
Garrett
quarterback.
number one. But it
How
was
y'all
just,
feel about him?
who? Myles Garrett? I don't.
There's nothing to go on that.
To be fair though, to be completely fair to Myles Garrett, it's two things for me. One, he's in Cleveland, and two, I didn't watch football last year.
Okay, so you don't know about the
so I don't know about
okay.
you know what I'm saying, his production. I didn't care to look at
I
highlights.
think he was hurt for like
he was
hurt.
He was hurt.
So he had a slow start.
Yeah, I know he got to a slow start. I mean, I listen to sports on radio, so I know some of it.
He got a slow start, but it's just when he was on the field, you ain't like nothing like stood out for the most part.
Can you stand out in Cleveland?
You can.
If you ball,
Can you?
ball. And
Yes.
Joey Bosa did in San Diego,
That
and
is
this
not
is
the
not.
same.
How was it
thing,
not? He held out for most of
Mike.
some of the season.
No, it's not the same.
Mike, it's not the same
not the same.
thing. San Diego's a better team. Cleveland has one win in 2 years. Can you stand out on that kind of team?
You can. You can stand out in Cleveland. You can stand out in Cleveland. If your team go 0-16, you can't stand out.
How can you stand out? Because everybody's talking about how you went 0-16.
But
What the
I'm
fuck did you really do on the 0-16 team?
Okay. Wasn't, and be honest, wasn't Joe Hayden like the only dude you knew from Cleveland at one point in time?
No, you knew you got Josh Gordon too.
You knew Gordon.
Right, but I'm saying though, that's a standout. You
standout.
knew him as a top corner
Cleveland-
in the NFL.
And how many years was he in Cleveland, Mike?
Who?
Most of his damn career.
Exactly. So I knew him from being in Cleveland early when
Right,
they were
but
still winning games. What I'm saying,
they wasn't winning like that.
Mike, they weren't great, but they were competitive, Negro. That's what I'm saying. They weren't great,
But
they weren't a world beater.
I feel like
what I'm saying
I feel
is,
like you still stand out, even on the 0-6. Now, I'm not saying
I
you're
don't
a
see how
game
you
changer.
can.
I'm not saying you're a game changer, but you can still stand out on the 0-16 team.
we've seen this year in year out with dudes who stand out, air quotes, right? But yet don't make the Pro Bowl because of what? Their team sucks. So it really is hard to stand out.
Well,
on a shitty-ass team.
See, the thing about it is, Pro Bowl. It's
Well, I'm
it's
saying-
a fan thing.
what I'm saying,
It
was always a fan thing.
It's always been a fan.
But what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. To be able to stand out means fans have to see it. It ain't just the know-it-alls that coach it that make you a standout. The fans also create your standoutness, right? So if you're on a shitty ass team that's 0-16, how do you stand out?
Is, like when Josh was back-to-back 300, or he ran that 300 game catch and he did this and that. Josh Gordon. They weren't good. They were terrible. They weren't even really winning games. They were terrible
last year. We talking about a couple years ago?
That one he didn't.
Which
play
one?
last
The
year.
pre-weed? He played last year. He
He played like 3 games last year.
Yeah,
The
What I'm saying,
Pre-weed.
pre-weed.
prior to the green.
Prior to the
But
weed, they still wasn't
this is
winning.
what I'm saying. They weren't winning a lot.
They weren't winning, really.
They weren't winning a lot.
It was a gap. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. You still had some wins, but one win in 2 years is hard to stand out on that. Because
Okay.
if you got one win in 2 years, the assumption is what? Everybody on this
Everybody's
fucking team
terrible.
sucks.
Terrible.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
You have to get
Okay.
over that perception of, nigga, how can I stand out in this shit?
But don't you think, like, if you, let's just say you're a 5-star athlete,
Okay.
and you, besides going to Ohio State, you don't stand out because they're good. But if you go to Purdue, you'll stand out and shine because Purdue is terrible. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but half the country won't know about you till draft day.
But that's
But that's what I'm saying. You still had the same issue. Look how many do Khalil Mack. Who the fuck knew who he was until the draft scout shit started? They started breaking him down like, oh, who's this Mack guy? One person has his hand up in here.
You don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm an avid college football watcher. Not saying that
So
y'all
am I.
not.
You didn't watch
saying that y'all
Buffalo.
not.
You ain't never watched Buffalo.
But here's
Oh,
the
no,
thing.
no. I take that back. You know why he knew? Didn't y'all play them?
And he balled the fuck
Exactly,
out.
but he played your team.
Right, but that's not the point.
That's the
why-
point. That's the point.
But listen though,
You knew him before he played your team?
prior to
Hell no, you
listen,
didn't know.
prior to
You didn't know.
can I speak?
Go
Come
ahead.
on.
Prior to they do scan the schedule, and you got players to look out for on such and such team.
Exactly.
Right. And so wait a minute. Wait.
Come on,
You'll
you'll
do the scouting or whatever. And yes, Khalil Mack was the only motherfucker there. So you go and they talk about he's a first round talent, first pick talent, or whatever. That's gonna prompt you to go check him out. I watched him after the Ohio State game. Nigga was a motherfucking headache. He was a damn baller. There you go.
I still call bullshit, but go ahead. Go
Of
ahead,
course
Reg.
you do.
Go
You're
ahead, Reg.
a hater.
Go ahead, Reg.
But you got to understand what I'm saying. You didn't go looking at him just because you're an avid college fan.
No.
You were looking because your team was playing that team.
Right.
So he wasn't standing out because he stood out on the shitty team, sure. But you had to be in the know to know about him.
So you telling me
he wasn't a household name.
you knew about T.O. at Chattanooga State?
No, the fuck
No,
he
he
did not.
didn't.
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
No, but
you know
that's what I'm
why?
saying.
Because they
Because
didn't play Ohio State.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. It's one thing to
That's
know about
what
a guy
that's
because
what
they're
you
playing
gotta understand.
your team, but it's hard to stand out. That's basically what Cleveland is.
Yeah.
The fucking Cleveland Browns are a 1AA team right now. That's some old school football shit for all you kids.
D-I-double-A.
Yeah, that whole playoff shit. I don't
Nebraska
fuck
make the
off. 1AA.
playoffs.
Right.
Look here, man. If they do, they do. But right now,
Right now,
as far as Myles Garrett goes, back to your question, that's why I think it's hard for him to stand out.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
But I mean, hey, we'll see. We'll find out soon. Hugh Ass is
Because they drafted a corner
Yep.
and Baker.
Yep.
They drafted a few talents too, but we'll see
Hey.
how it all pans out.
I'm hearing good things about the corner man.
Hey, you still mad?
Hey, time out.
What?
No, see, and this is hard because I don't want y'all to put my Ohio State bias.
I
in
was.
here.
I just told you. I'm hearing.
Hey,
What?
that nigga knocked that motherfucking receiver smooth out. Now he is a hitter. He will come up and hit
Can
your
he
ass.
cover?
Who?
Yes, Denzel Ward.
Thank you.
He will knock your ass.
So he can cover
out.
also
He
and-
can cover and
Yeah,
and
that's why I heard he's
and
balling.
terrific and run support.
Well, at the
I heard
same
he's balling.
time,
I heard he's balling.
Conley can cover. And I ain't seen it. Well, hold on, I'm saying though. They said Conley can cover. This nigga ain't played a snap.
He had the same injury issue at Ohio State. The same injury issue.
Yeah, we'll see,
Listen, man.
We'll
Listen.
see.
You really want to get into the Raiders right now?
No.
Do you?
Oh, let's go, please.
Because
Let's go.
all that shit is their fucking fault.
Of course it is.
It's their fault. So
I'm not-
Nobody.
of course.
What I'm saying is, no fan should be mad at Conley. I'm not saying
No,
you
I'm
are.
not.
I'm not
I'm
saying
not.
you are,
I'm
Keith.
not.
That's not what I'm saying. But no fan should be mad at Conley because the Raiders knew that motherfucker's injury history before he got there.
Yep.
If they didn't, everybody in that building needs to be fired. You should be.
True.
Because if I knew, how the fuck you didn't know it? I just read shit all day. It ain't hard to figure out. He had an injury history.
True.
And so, I gave him a watch on his rookie year.
Okay.
When he did play, because he played
He played a few.
and he covered well. He had a couple breakups. He actually looked nice. He looked the part. But I don't know if it was shin splints, if it was knees. I don't know what the fuck his issue was.
The ghost of rape passed. I'm
Yeah.
fucking with you.
But
Yeah,
man,
I know.
look,
Yeah. It was a bunch of bullshit.
I struggle talking about the Raiders anyway
Why?
because I don't like them motherfuckers.
Well, that too. But
Besides
that,
listen.
I'm gonna tell you this: that dude Marshawn made me erase everything I thought about 30-year-old running back.
why?
On
When we
that
played
motherfucking run.
Hey, when he won, when that quarter tried to run up.
Hey, no, but listen, I've been watching that dude play football for a minute. I ain't never seen him move that fast. I said, look at this.
Shit.
Dude had, wait a minute. You probably did because you coached him.
Yeah.
But the dude had the little angle at first.
Y'all corner.
And no, I'm talking about at the Detroit game.
The preseason.
Oh, the
game.
preseason, the one that's fast.
Bro, I said, he's not
so
learning.
listen, I was at the game, right? I went to the preseason game Friday, me and my boy. So we sitting there, this first play of the game, and we're looking, we're like, he got a great angle. Like, why are you running with him? You running with him. Why? So then we looked at the highlight after from a different angle, and he just ran. I'm like, you didn't want no smoke.
No.
Speed burst.
You didn't want no, because he had a perfect angle.
Yeah.
He had a perfect angle.
Now, see,
and I'm like, what the?
Now listen, we all know I'm biased towards Marshawn because I've known him since he was like 5.
Right.
And coached him in high school, the whole shit. So we know all that. But that motherfucker did like a young Marshawn.
He did.
He looked young. He looked smaller too.
Yeah.
So
I need to highlight. I need to see like how much weight did he really lose?
Right.
So
when I saw him at the Beast Mode store months ago, long before camp started, hollered at him real quick. He looked smaller then. But no, I didn't ask. Like, you don't just ask, hey, fella, how much you weighing right now? Right. No shit like that.
Right.
No, fuck all that. So, he looked good, though. Did he play any after that run?
No.
I mean, I would have sat it. Okay.
He said after that. No.
He showed Gruden all he needed to see?
Yeah, that's it.
So,
when we looked, and we like, well, shit, damn. And it was just a basic-ass sprint.
Yeah.
Fate.
It was a basic run play.
It was a basic run. But you know what? When I went to the game, I just wanted to see how, not even the starters. I can't judge you really and truly. I really can't judge anybody because it's preseason. It's just a basic ass vanilla play calling shit like that. Because they were doing the same plays with the second and third.
Over. Yeah.
So, but what I did like, I looked at Connor and I looked at EJ. And I'm like, the plays that they were calling,
Kind of cooked.
yeah, they moved the ball.
Well, listen.
And that's all I want to see.
You're going to move the ball.
And that's all I wanted to see.
In a Gruden offense, he's going to find a way, even with a shitty quarterback, he's going to find a way to move the ball, at least a bit. And if he can't, he's going to pound the shit out the ball, and they're going to run it 50
And like I
times.
said, from what I've seen, I was like, okay. But very vanilla.
Keith, you were at the game, right? Mm-hmm. So how did Gruden look to you in his first game? It was his first game back after, what, a decade?
Mm-hmm. You really, I mean, personally, I feel like...
I know it's hard to tell how
it's hard to coach when you look at the same play just from different variations on just the basic ass.
So we give him a preseason grade the same way we got to get a player.
Exactly,
right,
it's the same way, and you know, which is fine with me. Like it's cool. I think more so the fans was more so excited because it's football is back.
Football and Chucky's back.
Exactly.
So I know a lot of Raider fans are excited.
And you know it's a trip? It's a lot of people stay to the end of the game. It's a preseason game. I don't know why.
Let me tell you something.
But it was just, I think because it's the feel of going to the game is back.
Yeah.
It's here.
And you probably had a family member playing down there. That's the only reason I'm staying.
Exactly.
Preseason.
I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people from the other side, from Detroit and all that stuff.
I don't believe in preseason.
No.
That's just a sham. It's a travesty and a mockery. It's a travesty and a mockery.
I feel like, one thing I don't like in preseason is because of injuries.
And we had a bunch of those. A bunch of key injuries,
Darius
too.
Geis.
Geis, done for the year. That was in practice. Wasn't that the game?
No,
that was in the preseason. That wasn't the preseason game.
That was a game.
The Niners had a bunch of guys go down, too.
And that's why they signed Alfred Morris.
Yeah, they signed him today.
Because Jerick McKinnon They don't know his status.
He hurt his knee.
Yeah, they don't know his status.
That's his knee now?
It's his knee. They don't know his status.
Now, see, yesterday I heard it was reported that it was a calf strain.
Well, they don't. For one, they don't know. So
yeah,
that's
or they're not telling you.
Right,
That too.
which is always
that condom
basic,
treatment.
Yeah.
That condom
injury, but it's really
some other shit.
So
yeah, he had a lot of guys go down, man, and that actually, I want to ask you guys about the injuries because it brought me back to the Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald holdout, and it made me understand exactly why guys are holding out.
Also, Roquan
Smith. He actually just signed. He just signed. He just signed yesterday.
Because his holdout was different. His holdout was because of the new helmet rule.
Really?
Yes. So his holdout was because if I get fined, now what? Or I get ejected, you know what I'm saying? I'm losing money. So it was his whole issue because you a linebacker, and if you tackling and they look like you spearing, like it's a whole different issue with him.
So he's trying to figure out how to guarantee all his bread.
Exactly.
To be sure he's
getting all his money.
I figured it was some of that. I figured it was more like the Joey Bosa kind of thing, the language in the contract.
That too.
That offset language, trying to be sure
it was more so the language and also of the...
hey, man, you got to count your chicken while you can, man.
You got to. Because, I mean, like now more players are going to want to start getting all their whole contract guaranteed.
Absolutely.
It's because,
and they should.
Yeah, I would. Because
to me, they dropped the ball on that shit.
The way it's going now, and they're handing out fines, especially me personally, if I was a corner and I'm trying to get a new contract, I'm damn sure trying to gun for guarantee because if I move my head this way, that way, they look like I'm sparing, now I'm losing money.
Well, you know what's going to happen.
A lot of people gonna have knee injuries.
You're gonna have a lot of knee injuries.
Yeah, because
everybody's going
chop. Yeah,
you don't have a choice.
Yes, you don't have no choice. That's the way they're making it.
Yeah,
and then they're gonna wonder why.
Yeah, no, they're gonna know. They're gonna absolutely know why they have the increase.
You want all these injuries? All right.
But I will say this because I'm a parent too. I would rather have more knee injuries than more head trauma.
True. Yes.
True. So I mean, there's another side to that. So you got to pick the lesser of two evils, basically.
Right.
Now, as a player, I hate it when guys went at my knees because I feel like you taking away my livelihood. You're trying to get me out of here. But now that I'm older, I'm like, shit. I think he hit me in the head. I think because they have to remember how I played. I actually played to try to knock you out. That was my goal. I want you to be able to play next week, but I wanted to make you go night.
What's weird about it is you teach kids to not lead with your head, but move to the side and lead with your shoulder.
Right.
But players, the receiver or running, whatever it may be, they move so much, so now your target moves.
Yeah.
So now you got to move. It's so much to go along with it. And me personally, that rule is stupid as hell. It's one thing if you can see me lead with your helmet.
The rule is weird. One, because it's new and it's foreign,
right?
And it's hard to try to figure out like how the hell do we implement this because you're taking away the essence of football in a lot of cases.
Right.
The big hit, but they've been trying to do that.
Of course.
But I think it's more of a matter of do I want a great product on the field now and get sued on the back end, or do I just tweak the product on the field now and let everybody get used to how we're going to do this and avoid a lot of suits and shit and lost money on the back end. Plus, I think it also helps the refs too. They had a terrible fucking time trying to call the whole you know what I'm saying, defenseless receiver shit. You had issues with that anyway. So now you tell everybody off the top, everybody's going to lower their targets anyway. You're not going to have that issue. It'll still lead with my head if I blow his knees out.
Did you see the Denzel Ward hit against the Maryland receiver?
Yeah.
Did you see that one?
I seen that, and
he got ejected.
He got ejected. Now he led with his shoulder. Yeah, but he led with his shoulder.
Everything in that hit was clean.
Yeah,
he was in his chest. His head was around.
Right. I think it's the same way. If I take out your knee and ankle, I'm still leading with my head.
Yeah, but you're not up high. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I think refs will let that part slide. You get what I'm saying? Because if
but you're still leading
you are. But it doesn't look as vicious when you take out a leg especially if I'm just refereeing, I'm just looking at you, and you go at Mike, you lead with your head, but you blow his hip out, or you take his legs out from under him. You know what I'm saying? I'm more reluctant to throw my flag for that because you hit him low. Yeah. But if you hit him anywhere above his waist and you lead, there's more of a chance for you to make contact with his helmet.
Yeah, but at the same time, which I don't understand is
the rule doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But
if he's trying to brace for the hit, he ducks down anyway. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said if you still hit him below his waist and he's ducking too, I'm not throwing the flag.
It's
too. That's why I said it also made it easier for the refs because now anything above the waist, they're going to throw a flag on you at this point.
It's going to be a lot.
Because you don't have a choice but to lead with your head. You can't tell me that I can lead with a shoulder. Like my head is just going to just detach itself like a fucking Pez dispenser and move out the way.
Right.
And I'm going to hit you with a shoulder. My head is still here.
I can't do
it again.
It's a short distance.
You know what I'm saying?
Just a little throwback. Remember the hit on Willis McGahee when he was in Miami?
And
blew out his knee.
Twisted the shit all the way around.
Yeah, right. And it was
you're gonna have those.
Hit him
you're
gonna
have those.
But that fucked off his career.
It really did.
It didn't.
I mean, it didn't. But
it set him back. It set him back. It cost him a lot of money.
That's what I'm saying.
It cost him a lot of money.
He made it on the back end.
Yeah, but can you ever make up that money?
Right.
Yeah, that's before the rookie salary scale.
Right. So he
that was before that.
I think did he get a contract from Washington, Denver? Didn't he have a contract?
He got a nice deal.
So that's what I'm saying.
The money he was supposed to make.
Right. If he'd have went in 100%, he's seeing a lot of money.
But that's why you also have guys taking the London little insurance deals too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Insure yourself.
Or what you're starting to see now. A lot of them are playing in that bowl game.
Oh, well, yes, yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is,
I get it now.
That happened in that bowl game.
I get it. I don't like it, but I understand.
Thank you.
Business wise, I get. But just as a fan, it's like, damn, fam, you couldn't. But do you knock a guy if you're playing in a bowl as a college athlete, right? You're playing in a bowl that don't mean shit. This ain't the playoffs.
I was just about to get at that.
It's 30 fucking bowls.
Christian McCaffrey. They was playing some
weed eater bowl.
I changed your oil bowl.
Yeah.
You know
some bullshit bowl.
Yeah. Right. And he set out that game.
It's that side of it, and then you have the Jalen Smith. He played in the Cotton Bowl against Ohio State and got hurt.
And blew his
he ACL. Tore his knee up.
Yep.
Yeah.
But still got taken in the second round.
Right.
But Dallas took him because that whole process, he was working with Dallas's doctors. So they knew they had the inside scoop.
Right.
We can actually mess with him,
right?
You know, because he'll have to sit out this year and all that, but he'll get back
information,
right?
Cheating ass Jerry,
right? I mean, it made sense, and now
he's 100%, right?
He's 100%.
Okay,
yeah, he's good to go.
And looking at him in camp, I'm not a big fan of making a big hurrah of camp and all that good stuff.
Nigga, yes, you are.
Anyway,
nigga,
but
why you say
don't start lying?
No, but in recent times,
don't be on here lying and shit.
In recent
you be in
times,
the motherfucking group chat. You be in the group chat posting highlights and shit.
What? I do
simple
that.
Ass book. Nigga make one. You didn't do that shit all last year.
That was last year.
Oh, now you made a change.
Oh, so just 12 months.
Just 12 months.
That's all you needed.
These niggas are.
That motherfucker made a basic play last year in camp. And you was high-fiving.
It's good to see him, doing this thing.
Don't cut it out,
Coming back from an injury like that.
Get the fuck.
Come on, man.
Dudes, they came back from knee injuries. We just brought up McGahee.
Not that bad.
We just brought up McGahee.
This nigga shit was terrible.
Not that bad.
Come on, man.
And I had somebody tell me that he was a better running back in Miami than Ezekiel Elliott was at Ohio State.
I agree.
I don't.
Because you're on Ohio State.
It's not, see? And there you go.
Hold on. Why you say, hold on. Why do you say no?
Because I know this nigga bad.
No, I just want to hear what you got to say.
Let's just move on, bro.
Why?
Let's just move on.
Let me back in the statement. Go ahead, back it up.
Because I didn't see McGahee doing the shit that Zeke did without the ball.
Huh?
Blocking, catching the ball. He was a good running back, sure. But even in stature, size, and speed, they two different backs.
So just because they two different sizes, he didn't do the same shit Zeke did?
He did not.
Nigga.
Zeke was a better back at Ohio State.
Are you really going to try to sit here and tell me with a straight face You believe Zeke was better than McGahee because of his pass protection?
Pass protection and pass catching.
That's what you basing on. Were you even looking at McGahee for his pass? Nigga, get the fuck out of here, bud.
To see Miami on TV.
I said, were you looking for it?
Come on.
No, he wasn't.
You broke down McGahee's tape like you broke down Zeke's?
I don't break down Zeke's tape.
Yes, you watched every game.
I'm a fucking Ohio State.
Exactly.
Man.
And you saw him pick up blitzes and
But
shit,
here's
right?
the thing. Yes, here's the thing.
Stop.
You couldn't help but to see Miami the same way.
Nigga, yes, you could.
Come on, dude. Miami was on TV every fucking week.
No, they were not.
Oh,
what year? Come on, man. What year was Miami? Was Zeke? Not Zeke. Was McGahee at Miami? What? When in early 2000?
Yeah.
So you telling me 18 years ago, nigga?
Rizzo? Oh my goodness.
18 years ago, you was checking for niggas' pass protection 18 years ago?
It matters.
Get the fuck out of here, bud. You were not.
Oh my
You weren't.
God.
You know you weren't.
even
How old were you
say
18 years ago, sir?
Come on.
How old were you 18 years ago, sir? Come on, man.
How are you?
Let's just move
How old, man?
Let's just
How
move
old
Oh, now you want to move the fuck on. I bet you do,
Let's
nigga.
just move the fuck
In here lying to the people. Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga wasn't watching football.
Nah, that's not what I said. That is not. See how they trying to twist your shit. I said you weren't watching for little intricacies of the shit. You weren't watching McGahee pick up the blitz.
The better back. Period.
That's your opinion. You're fine.
You're a fan.
Come on, man.
But don't use that motherfucker. Don't use pass protection as the fucking
Yeah,
differential.
that
It's not. I'm not using
McGahee caught the ball out the backfield.
Yes, he did. McGahee did everything.
He did everything Zeke did.
Every back they had did everything.
He did everything Zeke did.
It's just,
So now if you prefer Zeke, that's fine. But nigga, do not use pass protection and little shit. I didn't see him do all the little things.
so you good?
Nigga,
So you good?
at
with having
18,
a
you
running
wasn't
back
looking
that
at
your
him.
quarterback killed that can't pick up a blitz?
No.
That's
Who
what
said
their
McGahee
job.
couldn't?
Right.
Come on, man.
But how many years did McGahee play in the league?
That's a good ass question. I don't know.
At least 10, right? If I had to guess, I'm going to look it up.
10?
He got at least a decade in. If I had to look it up. Maybe more, right?
I don't think he got a decade in.
I think he got a decade in. I think he got a decade
He got
in.
a little old.
Yeah.
He got a little old.
You can't play 10 years in the league, nigga, without being able to pass protect.
Was it-
And niggas had to
how
pass
many-
protect
how many of
for
them years
bum
was it?
ass niggas that had a quarterback anyway.
Man, please. That nigga didn't need that much time with them receivers he had at fucking Miami. Are you crazy?
He didn't need a lot of time.
They
The
was
nigga
whooping niggas' asses.
They were.
These
Now,
that
I'm
nigga
not saying no. He had some motherfucking hogs at wide
That's
receiver,
what I'm saying.
but he's a bum. Is what I'm saying.
Nigga, you probably could have got drafted at quarterback in Miami with them receivers.
But what round did he go in? Exactly.
Hey, that's
That nigga
that's
had
good
a
point.
noodle for an arm.
Who?
Dorsey.
Dorsey.
Oh yeah, he was just there. He
Yeah.
was, you know what? He was the Brad Johnson.
Don't say he was just there. He wasn't just there.
He was the Brad
He
Johnson.
was tearing
So
shit
you
up
tell-
at Miami.
He was
No,
the
he wasn't.
He was Brad. No,
He was the Brad
No,
Johnson.
statistically he was.
Thank
but
you.
he was throwing it to fucking first round draft picks on the outside.
Even the
He swindled. Well, I ain't gonna say he swindled. He went late. He went
he
late.
went hella late.
Yeah. So the truth came out that he wasn't an athlete and his arm wasn't shit. So that truth came out.
Right.
But he was throwing it to hogs on the outside.
So
To Mike's point, I get that.
Willis McGahee got a good 10 years.
I told you he was in there for a decade.
So he got drafted 2003.
See what I'm saying?
And
The nigga
his
can pass protect.
His
Nigga.
last stint was with Cleveland in 20.
Wait a minute though. You know what? We gonna move on. I'm about to throw another hole in your shit.
Please do. No, please do.
How can you
Please
say
do.
how can you say he didn't have to pick up a blitz or anything in Miami because he had hogs on the outside, but you're knocking for it as if you saw him fuck that up?
You fucked it up plenty of times.
When? In Miami?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here, bud. You like Zeke, that's fine. Zeke is a hog. Ain't nobody taking shit away from Zeke. I believe McGahee was a better all-around back. I believe
Is he
McGahee-
gonna get a yellow jacket?
Who?
McGahee?
No.
I think so.
He might not, but nigga Zeke might not either.
Zeke is getting the yellow
Says
jacket.
who? If he gonna keep buying penis guns?
This nigga. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotta knock your hat off.
He gonna end up at the motherfucking Pride Hall of Fame. Nigga. That's where he gonna end up at. That's the one place he gonna be. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Fuck out of here, man.
Oh
Fuck
man! So my my
no,
college team is causing a scandal.
I was
right
just
now.
ready to say, since we bringing up Ohio State, Mike, holla at me about Urban Meyer.
Hey, Herb is being a real nigga, man.
How?
He is a real
So
nigga.
hold on. Let me set this up for people who don't know. Urban Meyer,
Tell it.
head coach at Ohio State, has come under fire.
Preacher.
Stupid. Because his assistant coach got caught up in a domestic violence incident. And school found out that Herb knew about it.
Allegedly
knew about it.
Urban Meyer allegedly knew about his assistant coach beating up his girlfriend or wife. I can't remember which one it was. And covered it up. So now the school has put Urban Meyer on leave for being a fuck nigga and protecting motherfucking battered motherfuckers. Yeah.
Being a fuck nigga or being a real nigga?
So
No, that's being a fuck
So
nigga.
supposedly, allegedly, his wife knew
His wife knew.
that she was getting, old
me
girl
tell you
was getting
something.
her ass whooped.
Let me tell you
allegedly.
something. I've been married for 5 going on 6 years now.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
That shit is hard.
Shout out to the wife.
Shout out to the missus. I love you.
I'm divorced.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
Whatever. Anyway.
You know what? Just stance you about to take, I can almost see why.
But
But here's my
Should've
thing:
hit her ass.
if the story is true, that the victim in this told Urban Meyer's wife, right, about her husband beating her up, right?
back in Florida,
I can-
also.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Supposedly
even
in
get to Florida
Florida.
yet. Hold on, I can guarantee. Fuck it, I'm gonna guarantee it. That the wife also told Herb.
Well, yeah.
If she knew, he knew. So you can't tell me, oh, she may have told my wife, but my wife didn't tell me. Get the fuck out of here, man.
So
Ain't nobody buying that.
Herb sticking to the script of deny.
And
So-
Herb is a slimy motherfucker.
yeah, you got a little
Because
grime.
to Keith's
you got a
point,
little grime to
this
him.
same coach was with him in Florida
Did on the
And was-
same thing.
and was socking motherfuckers up in
He got a little
Florida.
grime to him.
You know what I'm saying? Herb didn't do shit then either.
I'm gonna let
Tried to
y'all-
play it
I'm
off
gonna let
like,
y'all- I'm gonna let
"Ah,
y'all
it
get
ain't
y'all
nothing."
shit off. Cause
No, anybody trying to get off nothing.
I see, you know what?
That nigga was getting hooks off and should have got his ass up out of there way sooner.
The sour smell of y'all college teams not doing shit.
This ain't got
about that.
This
This
ain't got
listen,
nothing to
this
do
ain't
with
got
this.
nothing to do with
Can I
that.
bring
Me
it
being
around?
a
Can I
Tennessee
complete
fan
the
don't have
circle?
shit to do
Let
with
me-
Herb being a
let me-
fuck
right.
nigga.
Let me complete.
Go
this.
ahead.
Let me complete this.
Herb's a
ahead.
fuck nigga.
All right.
Go ahead.
So allegedly. So what I was gonna say is, did he do the right thing behind closed doors and then lie to the media?
Who, Herb?
Yeah,
What's the right thing?
I was going to say, what's the right
firing that nigga.
thing? He didn't fire him.
He did fire him.
When?
That nigga
After it
did-
came out?
No, he fired him when the shit happened. But then there was they talking about the prior case. They're saying there was a prior case where this shit happened.
That's my point.
But the other shit that happened, the head coach at Texas, Tom Herman, who is currently losing out on recruits from Texas to Ohio State, allegedly blew the whistle on the whole shit.
But Tom said,
No,
that
let's
ain't
see.
me.
See,
Man, that's what he said.
We got two. You asking two different
got
questions
two-
now.
yeah.
So which one do you want answered first, Herb or Herman?
We can get with Herman later.
Okay, so he won't Herb.
So what's your
Right.
question with Herb? Did he do the right thing?
Yeah.
Nigga, no.
No, because he's supposed to do it at Florida.
Mike.
That's Florida.
What
No,
you
no,
mean
no,
it's
no, no, no.
Florida?
I don't think he needs to
What
be
do you mean?
reprimanded at Ohio State
Why?
for anything that happened at Florida.
No, you're missing my point. That's not what I'm
Because
saying.
he already stepped away from the Florida.
Okay, so
deal.
he
That's
stepped
not-
away. Hold on,
that's
he
not
stepped
what I'm
stepped
saying.
away from the Florida deal. Cool, he stepped away. Now you at Ohio State, and this Negro is still doing the same
and
thing.
he fired his
How
ass.
long into it?
He just fired him a month ago when it came out.
Exactly.
A month ago.
When it
The
came
most-
out.
the most
No.
recent one just
What
came
I'm saying
out,
though,
and
when
he
it came,
fired him right
what I'm saying
after.
though, if it happened multiple times, why are you just now firing him?
Exactly. To Keith's point, if you knew he was hooking off in Florida, why'd you hire this motherfucker to begin with?
Maybe they patched it up.
Patched up
That's-
what?
That's the
That's
what?
whatever's going on in that.
They didn't
nigga
do nothing but
household,
bandage up the
going on
victim,
in his
nigga, tell her
household.
to shut up. We're going to pay you some bread to be cool.
And then you
They
come
said
here,
that.
and you come here and do the same thing.
And got shit canned for
He
it.
should have never
He
been
should have
hired.
never been hired.
Hey, man.
That's why I said Herb was a fuck nigga. You knew that nigga's history. You knew how he got down.
You knew he was beaten.
So if you would have told the motherfucker, look here, man, if I fuck with you, you gotta go do some anger management training. You gotta do some shit. And don't wait till the media get wind of some shit.
And then you fire. Now you look suspect.
I don't think it was the media shit because listen, I read an article where he was telling recruits a while ago, Coach Smith might not be with us.
Nigga, no.
Might not and
ain't the same thing.
It's not, but shit, he knew it was coming.
Then why say it?
Mike,
if it ain't
Mike,
he knew it was coming.
Listen.
So if you knew it was if you knew all of this already,
you're still protecting this motherfucker, bud. You're trying to shoot Herb some bail. Now I hear you trying to help him out, trying to come to his defense because of your school.
Right.
But nigga, no.
Watch how they don't.
Watch
how they don't fire the nigga though.
Oh, it won't surprise if they don't. No. It will not surprise me if Herb don't get fired.
What we're saying is,
I don't expect him to get fired.
Just because there's wind and whisper of it,
exactly.
Let me get rid of it.
And now I got to try to get out in front of this shit.
Right. But if you did it before, you don't have to worry about all that. If you never brought it with
like this. This is why I believe Herb's full of shit. Why do it now? Mm-hmm. It's only because somebody got wind of it. Mm-hmm. Your season's about to kick off now, so you can get removing coaches. If you were telling recruits, you actually just made my point. If you're telling recruits that old boy may not be here,
you knew about it.
You're telling you already knew that this nigga already been on some shit and some shit's coming down the pipe, nigga, and I gotta get rid of his ass.
Right.
Instead of taking that nigga off the recruiting trail and say, look here, bro, the shit you doing, I can't fuck with, you gotta go.
You got to go.
Sorry, not sorry, nigga. Get your battering ass up out of here.
You fucking with my money.
Hope they beat your motherfucking ass when they arrest you.
Go get some help. And then,
you know what I'm saying? They beat your motherfucking ass when they arrest you.
We'll talk. But other than that,
fuck you, nigga.
Right.
Oh, fuck you.
And you got daughters?
Herb?
Yeah. How the fuck do you protect a woman beating you got daughters?
Oh, my
Herb's
God.
a fuck nigga, man. Fuck that.
Trash ass coach.
Yeah, fuck Herb.
Just like that.
Him and his fake ass chest pains from Florida.
Right.
That's Florida.
That was that slimy shit. He been a motherfucking slime ball. So fuck
Just
Herb.
like Tressel.
I ain't fucking with Herb.
The vest.
Trash.
Why are you mad?
I like
Are you mad because Kyle ain't been shit since Marshawn been
No,
there?
it's not. No.
Well,
you protected
that's back when USC was running that conference anyway. You ain't had a lot to celebrate.
Ain't shit going on in the
best thing that happened in Cal was Marshawn rolling around on the golf cart.
Now you want to deflect.
That's what
you do.
That's what you do.
That's what you do when you deflect.
It's real.
You deflect when the shit is real.
You know what?
When you got a trash ass coach that want to hire woman beaters.
You let the hate ooze out. Nigga, you kick it with woman beaters.
Who?
Oh, no, man. You can't be throwing out
like
blame.
You know what I'm saying?
You probably do. Who know what the motherfuckers do?
But we know for sure.
I know this. If I know about it, I ain't fucking with that nigga no more. I don't even fuck with niggas who don't fuck with their kids.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna fuck with you if I know you beating up your girlfriend.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And fuck around and beat your ass. What the fuck is you out here doing?
You tripping.
Now, if you told me Herb took that nigga behind the woodshed and socked him up, I'm like, all right, cool. All right, Herb, I see. Still should fire that nigga, but I see you put some hands on that nigga. Now you a real nigga.
But no.
Herb might be a real motherfucker now.
This motherfucker might want to protect this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm not protecting shit.
But, hold on.
Why you making excuses for
Spinning off Herb shit, back to Tom Herman at Texas.
Blowing the motherfucking whistle.
That was some fucking shit.
I'm not saying
that nigga was doing that shit.
Hey, I'm not saying he doing it, but I'm saying you might want to look into
You might want to look into
this. He said, so I was there. I'm not going to say I was there.
That motherfucker Tom Herman stood there in front of niggas with the glasses on eating a banana. Like, yeah, I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit at all.
That nigga
he dropped the whole dime.
He lost the number
My
one
problem, you know what?
The number one wide receiver recruit from Texas chose Ohio State.
Oh, I don't like that shit. I'm gonna drop a dime.
Really?
Yeah, and my issue is that's part of my issue. I'm not even really mad that he dropped a dime. I'm mad why he did it.
Yeah.
You didn't do it out the graces of protecting somebody, shit like that. You did it because of some recruiting shit.
Right. Hey, but the kids are still fucking with Ohio State.
Of course they are.
That was for that part of it.
Of course they are, man.
Because then it just seemed like your whistleblowing was for
nothing.
You know what I mean?
Nothing.
For nothing.
No, the problem. This stupid motherfucker. If you gonna blow the whistle, right? Blow the whistle on Herb, nigga. Not his fucking assistant. Fuck him. You gotta get Herb ass out of there if you're trying to win recruits.
Right.
Motherfuckers going to Ohio State,
For
maybe for the assistant coach, but mainly for Herb.
Yeah.
And the fact that Ohio State ass is always in a fucking playoff hunt every fucking year.
Somewhere.
Texas is a fucking doormat. Ain't been shit.
Since, what was that coach?
Charlie Strong? That wasn't strong at all.
Hey, don't do Charlie, bro. Don't do Charlie. I can't let you do Charlie.
Mac, I think it was
Oh, you talking about Mac?
Mac, yeah.
Oh, man,
They
look
mentioned
at-
since Mac.
No, they haven't.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Mac
Not
Brown?
Charlie
Mac Brown?
He had BY in them.
Right.
He had
Yeah.
BY.
He had a bunch of talent.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did.
But
Charlie Strong wasn't strong at all.
Come on.
No,
man.
Charlie-
Y'all gotta
Charlie-
get
Because
up
Charlie
on
Strong left Buffalo.
We need. Come on,
Yeah,
Charlie.
Louisville,
We got to be brothers,
Yeah.
man. We got to.
no, let me tell you something.
Charlie.
I told you when Charlie
Nah,
got
it was
that
a
fucking
bad
job,
move.
it was a bad move.
It was a bad move.
I said, nigga, that's too big for you right now, Charlie. You ain't
that's a bad
go
move.
from-
Okay.
What?
What?
Do
Okay,
you feel
what?
the same about Taggart?
Taggart.
Yeah.
And
And
Florida
fucking
State. Florida State.
know what? Yeah.
Well, the thing
But-
about it, also at the same time, Taggart got help. They're willing. Dion and everybody else that was from there are willing to help Taggart.
Here's my issue.
That's the
about
thing
whole
about that.
Good point.
To me, there's a slight difference though, because Jimbo just left.
Right. He just,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like you had
that's
a
not just a job you walk away from.
It is if there's some shits going on. Urban Meyer walked away from Florida
when shit was finna come down.
when shit was coming downhill.
Nigga had drug
That nigga
dealers.
stepped up out. He had all kind of shit.
had a bunch of
Niggas
shit
was selling
going.
merch. Niggas was
Drug
selling all
dealers.
kind of shit.
Drug dealers,
That
killers.
nigga had killers.
everything.
That motherfucker had a whole fucking criminal syndicate.
Hey, this seat a little too high. Yeah, fake this chest pain. I'm out.
Hey,
Herb
but-
played his shit smooth.
Yeah.
I got these chest pains.
That nigga had.
Hey man, Herb, I'm telling you what.
My chest hurt. I think I've got an alien coming out of
It's the big one.
It's the big one.
Whoever Herb got on his team, Herb got a real motherfucker on his team who got their ear to the shits.
Yeah.
And once he hears some shit, he hitting Herb like, hey,
This nigga's a bit of a flight
hey,
risk.
check this out.
But on the field,
Start grabbing your chest, nigga, because it might get hot. Just start putting that shit out there right now, because it might get hot. Because Herb went from Florida to the booth and back to Ohio State. But that's why I say that's the difference for me. Jimbo left,
yeah.
and it kind of threw a hole in like, who you going to
it
get?
was somebody else that was supposed to take Jim right after Jimbo, but he ended up
He
leaving.
left. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was
in succession left.
Who was the succession?
Motherfucker that left.
I can't remember who it was. But
He
it was,
left.
Yeah, he left. I can't
He
remember
left,
who it
too.
was. He had a left.
So you kind of they
Bobby
got
Bowden?
what?
No, I'm just saying, Bobby Bowden, when he was there,
Oh, Jimbo was his successor.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
he had been there for years though.
Yeah, but somebody else was Jimbo's successor. But he was like, man, he's taking too long.
So something happened at Florida State
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
came out. Nobody
yeah.
said nothing.
Yeah. So there's.
I think Jimbo's going to catch some heat for that shit with Jameis. Honestly,
What, the crab legs?
yeah, not just crap. Remember, Jameis caught a rape case
Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah.
at Florida State. Yeah,
But it got dropped.
that they got dropped, but
got
they
dropped.
should start going civil and
Yeah.
shit starting to come out.
Oh.
The fake ass investigation they had into it because he was the starting quarterback. The whole shit.
Ah.
So I think I can't guarantee and say that's what it was.
But
But I think some of that shit was starting to come down. His seat got hot because of some of the other shit.
that's why he just like, fuck.
So he was like, fuck, I can leave and get more
Hey,
money.
Jimbo, hey, out of nowhere, you didn't hear no rumblings. He might leave. Jimbo
He just
was like,
cut.
I'm out.
He said, you know what? He left the whole damn school.
Hey,
and me
man.
and John left.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
I'm out.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Hey,
But
Irv did.
Yeah,
Irv did
Irv's
go
a
to his
motherfucker,
chest.
man.
And he's like,
But since we're speaking of dysfunctional ass universities, have y'all heard about this shit in Maryland?
man, these niggas in here.
Let me tell you, if that's my kid,
What you gonna do?
Again, hold on. Before
Okay,
let me fill
t-
people
t-
in,
please,
man.
context.
Because,
Context.
oh, shit. Where to even start with this shit, man? So,
Basically,
what was it, a month or so ago?
yes.
A month ago, offensive lineman at the University of Maryland, can't remember the kid's name, man. Shit, I don't remember his name. But he during workouts, he collapsed and had a seizure.
Yep.
Ended up dying, a week later in the hospital?
Yep.
A few days later, at least, in the hospital. And so they've been investigating what happened with that. And apparently a reporter for ESPN talked to some ex-coaches, and a story came out about the culture at Maryland.
Yes.
And the the way they deal with, kids who can't quite hang, and the way they talk to them and how they push them. Jordan McNair. I knew it was McNair. I just couldn't remember the first name. And he, so R.I.P. to Jordan McNair. Condolences to his family and everything. And he, so they started talking about the culture of the coaching at Maryland, how it was abusive, and how they, basically some of the players believe that the coaches basically killed this kid. Pushed him too hard, and the culture that they put in there, the kid didn't want to quit because he knew they were calling kids pussies and all kind of crazy shit. There was a story that the head trainer was like throwing weights at motherfuckers. Like, motherfuckers in here wilding. So
is this a motherfucking jail?
That's what it sounds like.
Man.
So the problem
Hard
is,
on the yard?
apparently the kids had an issue, and some of the coaching staff had an issue because the head trainer and the head coach were tied at the hip. They were real close. So it's almost like you got a problem at HR, but HR is cool with your boss. Who the fuck do you go tell on there? Right. You ain't got nobody to drop a dime to. It's like, hey man, I ain't feeling this shit. And so now the head trainer has been fired. The head coach, Durkin, is on leave while they investigate. And they're also investigating the response time of the trainers for this kid. Because apparently an hour went by and nobody can account to whether he got any kind of proper treatment.
Oh, damn.
You got some of the players say that when he first fell out, right? The trainers picked him up and was walking him, but they were walking him away from like the training facility. I don't know if they were just trying to walk it off or what it was. But you're walking him in the wrong fucking direction, fam. Like, all the medical help is that way, and you're walking in the opposite direction?
So let me ask you a question. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Have we seen this before as you were growing in football? Have you seen this before where coaches, get your ass up, ain't nothing wrong with you, or shove it off? So that's what I'm saying. So you can see where they coming from, but it was still wrong.
But I would tell you this. This to me where it's different, because when I first read it, I was like, okay. As a coach, I coached for 15 years in high school. I've been that guy who was now I ain't never thrown no weights at no motherfucking body.
Well, I'm not saying weights. I'm just talking about pushing
I ain't never
on
thrown
the
no fucking weights at nobody.
field.
First of all, our weights are too hard to come by. I wasn't throwing them shits at nobody.
Not far as weight pushing. I'm not far as weight throwing, but I'm far as pushing you on the field.
Pushing you on the field, absolutely, especially during conditioning.
Right.
Because a kid will quit. Right. They get a little tired. You're trying to push your kid to go beyond his initial fatigue. Because we all know there's a level beyond that. You got to push yourself to get there. But I never pushed a kid that fell out on me. You know what I'm saying? This kid fell out and had a fucking seizure. I had a big kid named Fred. May he rest in peace. He actually ended up going to Oregon State and collapsed. He had a heart issue. Nobody ever knew about it. Undiagnosed.
Gotcha.
All season he collapsed during a basketball game. But I remember we used to get on Big Fred. And Fred was lazy. So you had to try to walk that line like, is this motherfucker just being lazy?
Yeah.
Or is he really tired? But when Fred had to sit on his full ass to recover, you knew Fred was done. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you made sure, and you got water breaks. You got all this other shit that you got to put in place.
But some coaches, y'all ain't getting no goddamn water till y'all finish. And this is what I'm saying. So there's always a line
that's true. There's a line that floats there. But every coach know in the back of his mind, I got to get these motherfuckers some water, too.
Okay.
I'm going to kick over this water. I had a motherfucker kick over the whole water bucket. You niggas ain't working hard enough for no water. Kick the shit over, right? Talk shit to them. Get your asses back out there. When them motherfuckers went back to that line, somebody else would go with the other fucking bucket. Like, we got a whole nother bucket of water. These niggas ain't going without water.
Okay.
I'm going to throw this fear in here real quick. They gonna run one extra gasser. Cause what you're doing is you gonna tell them, y'all run this shit hard, y'all ain't getting no fucking water. Guess what's about to happen? Everybody's striking because everybody wants some fucking water. Right. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So they come back, everybody get water now. So you're trying to teach the lesson, but you don't break a kid to the point to where he's going to, you know what I'm saying, do more than he can possibly fucking do.
Right.
But
As a coach, you got to see that.
But that's what I thought, to break him to see his potential.
So that's the thing. You're not trying to break him. You're trying to break a habit. That's the thing. They were breaking kids, not breaking habits. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if I know, for example, right? I'm going to use Fred as an example again. I had a bunch of fucking kids who did this. But, matter of fact, I used DeAndre Campbell. This kid was a basketball player, right? Mm-hmm. He was decent in basketball. He was a good athlete. I kept telling him, no. Give me one fucking off season, and then I can make you a baller on this football. He was frail, but he was tall. But he wasn't like a point guard, so you ain't about to go nowhere in hoop. You 6'3", that's cool. But nigga, you ain't got handles like that. So I'm basically just putting in his head like, okay, give me the off season. He committed to the weight room, right? And he saw the difference in how his body changed and how he physically got better. That's what you do with a kid. You teach him to, okay, trust you to help make you better.
Right.
Not break him. I ain't gonna tell you, nigga, you ain't never gonna be shit hoop, nigga. Come fuck. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that to a kid.
He did that to me and my child.
Shut the fuck up, man. Ain't nobody do that.
Anyway.
First, for people who don't know, me and Mike are family. So he gonna talk this shit. And I'm gonna tell him to shut the fuck up because he lying. Y'all heard that bullshit about Zeke and McGahee, so y'all know what kind of nigga he is.
So basically, anything Mike say, he's full of shit.
He's full of shit.
Okay, cool.
9 times out of 10.
9 times out of 10. Okay,
He'll
but
give
it might
you
be
that one
time.
time. He'll give you that one.
That one time.
And I'm a co-sign if you tell the truth. Fuck it. I'm too old to be lying.
Outside of the fan base, we ain't fucking with these people.
Anyway,
but yeah, so you break a kid's habit, you don't break the kid. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people do believe in breaking the kid, but you got to build him back up. But are you building him back up? They're still scared of you though. Like, don't get me wrong, we would get on a kid heavy. We talk that shit. We talk that shit for real. But what we all did, make sure we did, was pull that kid to the side and explain it to him. It's just like disciplining your kid.
Right.
If you believe in corporal punishment, you gave your kid a whooping, right?
Yeah.
Well, you only had no fucking kids, Keith. Niggas a unicorn, but whatever. You got a kid, and you whoop your kid, right?
Hey, I got enough ass whoopings to know.
Okay, so you know.
I got enough ass.
You got enough ass whoopings. So when you whoop your kid, right? You don't just beat them and send them on their fucking way without telling them why they got to beat them and explaining what the issue was so they know not to repeat the shit. It's the same thing in coaching. I may get on your helmet about something, but I'm also going to talk. I'm going to pull you to the side and talk to you. Listen, you have too much potential for this bullshit you doing.
Yep. And
this is why I'm riding your ass so hard. Matter of fact, prime example. Coach D, shout out to Coach D. Motherfucking legend in high school, coaching football. Oakland.
Nope.
Stop hating.
Oh, my bad.
Keith with the Mac,
yeah.
man. D coach at Oakland Tech, you know what I'm saying? Bulldog pride, you know what I'm saying?
Highlight the pride over here.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Black and orange.
Fuck you goddamn right.
So look, here's the thing though. With D, we had a quarterback, Josh Johnson. Y'all know Josh. He played in the pros for a minute, bounced around a lot.
He's still in there.
He's still in there bouncing around. I know doing his thing. Shout out to Josh. I had a role. I was a quarterback coach. My first year coaching at Tech, I was a quarterback coach. But I had a specific role with Josh. D rode Josh hard as fuck because he was a quarterback. And we knew we had Marshawn, we had other raw motherfuckers over there. But Josh had to be the straw that stirred the drink. Because if Josh was no good, Marshawn was going to see 1,000 niggas in the box and none of this shit going to work no way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Josh had to be effective in what Josh did.
Okay.
So D got on Josh about every fucking thing. His footwork, his decision making. I mean, it was some nitpicky shit. But he was trying to make Josh a perfectionist. Mm-hmm. The difference, though, my role was to translate what D was trying to say and let Josh know that this ain't coming from a place of hate. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. This is coming from a learning experience. He's trying to teach you something. So you have to have a buffer in there. We all can't be screaming at his motherfucking head.
That ain't gonna work.
You can't. Because he's gonna shut down. Mm-hmm. Any kid will shut down. We're talking about 18-year-old kids here. Shit, 16 with high school, shit, 13 to 18.
Right.
Somebody's shutting the fuck down if all 8 coaches on, nigga, you ain't shit.
Right.
Garbage, get this sorry motherfucker. You can't do that. Somebody got to be like, I got it. So we had this whole thing. Josh would come up, if Josh fucked up, D be chewing his ass up before he can get to the sideline, right? By the time he got to the sideline, I grabbed Josh. We walked down here. I'm going to break down everything D just said. Because you're going to hear some vulgarities in that shit. So, sometimes with kids, you don't hear nothing but the vulgarity. You don't hear the cuss words. You don't hear nothing but the cuss words.
What are you cussing at me for?
Exactly.
Okay.
So, I had to translate. But Josh knew there was that yin and yang that Josh had, so he understood. And he understood that he knew D long enough to this is not coming from this is not malice.
Probably in the beginning.
Because after the game, we all fuck around and sit around and powwow and talk about the game and regular shit. You know what I'm saying? We were father figures to these kids off the field too. So they knew that when we yelled at it, it was coming from love, not from a place of hate or anything. I'm not trying to demean you.
Okay.
Can you do that on the college level? Because on the college level, you can't deal with your coaches, but for so long, the strength coach is that person you're supposed to be able to go to. That's who you deal with the most.
Usually dealing with your strength coach
the most. That's what I'm saying. Because of the way the rooms are structured.
Yeah.
Right. But if your strength coach ain't shit.
If they're like this, then
exactly.
Like, shit.
Because now every time your strength coach get at you foul, you think that's also coming from the head coach. Because these two motherfuckers is buddies. And you riding with him every time the strength coach say some shit. And this motherfucker out of pocket. Well, nigga, you out of pocket too.
Right.
So where the fuck do I go? And then, Will Muschamp. This shit pissed me off.
Oh, shit.
Will Muschamp is the head coach of South Carolina now, right?
Now. No. Oh, is he still at Florida?
No,
he got fired.
No, that's right.
He got fired.
He got fired from Florida.
He got South Carolina.
Can.
Yeah.
So Will Muschamp is the head coach at South Carolina. Durkin, the head coach who's now on leave at Maryland, used to be on Muschamp's staff, right? Will fucking Muschamp comes out and basically says, I don't believe in anonymous sources. They're all gutless. And, it shouldn't be reported that way. And you're talking to former staff members who probably got fired. And you're dealing with former players or current players who are not getting a lot of playing time, so they're just disgruntled. So basically, just shot down the whole shit.
It ain't real. It's fake news.
So, but it pissed me off, but it also made me ask a question, because now he's going to catch some flack for that kind of comment.
Definitely.
Right? Most definitely. Most definitely.
So here's my question I want to pose to you guys. I'll start with you, Keith. How strong do you come out to defend your friends with something you don't know 100% about?
You don't until you know all the fucking facts. You might be my friend, but I gotta know everything that I'm finna. If I'm gonna speak on something, I better know everything about it.
And that's kind of wild. Yeah.
I gotta know everything, because I'm not gonna say some shit and be misinformed. Where if something else comes out, now I look stupid for defending your dumb ass for me not knowing all the information. So I gotta know everything about your situation. If I'm your partner, let me know something like, hey, bro, this was going on, this was happening. Okay, but even then, even if you let me know, I'm going to give you a vague-ass answer.
Exactly.
Shit.
And that's why I wanted to run past Mike. I know we talked about this before.
I'm going to give you a vague.
Do you even speak on it if you're asked about it?
Nope. Well, you still, like I say, you might not speak on it, but you still give a vague answer like, yeah, it's a sad tragedy situation that happened over there. I don't know all the details, but I'm not finna come out.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not finna come out.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
To me, if I'm your real homie and I don't know all the deets and none of this shit, I know about what I read because I read the same story type shit, and I ain't really hollered at you. You got your own shitstorm going on over there. I can't shoot down sources.
Right.
What I'm gonna tell you is, look.
That's
I'm not. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying? When he coached here, I don't remember having any issues like that. I don't remember hearing about anything like that. So I can't speak to what's going on way in Maryland.
Right.
He just came out and started firing. Like, fuck y'all, I'm riding with my partner, man. Which is cool. What happens if your fucking partner is wrong?
Right. Now you look stupid.
Now you fired.
You look dumb.
Let me tell you something. Real shit. If I'm the president at South Carolina, chancellor, whoever the fuck got some power, if you come out and defend that nigga like that,
get your ass.
First of all, I got a problem with you up top.
Yeah,
because nigga, you bringing my fucking school into this. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Right. We are in South Carolina. Nigga, that's Maryland.
We got a whole different climate.
Nigga, no, nigga, they ain't talking about us yet.
We ain't got shit going on.
Thanks for bringing the heat.
Exactly.
Like a nigga committing a crime and running straight to your house.
Yeah, like, nigga, I'm still trying to justify hiring your bum ass. You gonna come out. But if this shit is true, he did this, and you did all that popping, you got to go too. Now I got to question your character. Can you even lead these young men I have here?
Right.
Because what lesson are you even teaching?
Right. Oh, it's okay to do wrong. You and your partner.
Yeah,
like you defend him.
Defend your homie at all costs.
At all
like,
costs.
Nigga, no.
You know this nigga done killed 30 motherfuckers, but you still, he ain't did nothing wrong.
Free that nigga.
You better off. He was better off doing some real hood rule shit, and not saying nothing. Like,
At all.
Man, I don't know nothing about that.
I don't know nothing about that.
I mean, I read the same story. It's tragic. I hope it's not true. You know, because I know the guy. I hope it's not true, but I can't get any more than that. I know the best fucking answer you give a goddamn reporter. I know what you know.
Period.
That's it.
I know what you know.
That's it. Next question about South Carolina football.
Because you come out with a statement like that, you best believe now somebody gonna find some shit in South Carolina.
Absolutely.
Now you finna get
motherfucking player's gonna come out from South Carolina and say
he did this too.
Oh, he was like that in South Carolina.
Oh, and that's all it takes.
That's all it takes.
That's all it takes. And that's what.
Or he was like that. I think he would have been Florida.
But you don't bring that shit with you. You don't bring the heat to your man. Look here, sit back and let that fire go somewhere else.
Right. Man, I'm not. No,
you don't pour gasoline in to see if a fire catch from way over there.
No, no,
bro.
You don't. Look here, I done had some friends nigga ask me to cover. Nigga, no, nigga.
Look here,
nigga, no.
Look here.
The fuck out of here.
Look here.
I hope that works out for you.
Hey, look here.
For real.
So my homie, he put me in a weird ass predicament. I didn't like it.
Ain't your homie.
Listen, and I'm like, I don't like to be in this predicament. I say, don't ever put me in this predicament because, like, don't ever do that.
Yeah,
because it ain't cool.
Yeah, don't leave me wrong.
Don't leave me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm in the shitstorm with you. Don't ever do that.
Nigga, I ain't bring my boots.
The motherfuckers believe that's the kind of shit that defines loyalty.
No,
you can't create that kind of bullshit and then expect me to ride with you in that, nigga. My common sense will take over and be like, this some bullshit.
And then listen, so I put one of my homeboys in a situation like that, and he didn't ride with me. Yeah. I understood why.
Yeah.
I understood why you didn't ride with me with that fact. I'm not mad at you, tell you the truth.
Nigga, I'm with the shits. You not.
And you
so
not.
You left me over there. That's cool,
That's
too.
Cool
I get it.
I got to take the heat because I did that to myself.
I get it, man.
But and that's why I didn't like this. I'm like, damn, I left my nigga out to dry.
Yeah.
And he was like, fuck no, I'm not finna take this heat for you.
Man.
No. I love my comfortable zone over here. I'm not gonna get this shit storm. Fuck you.
No, thank you. Hey, you want to get into some shit with me?
No. You want some of this old man? No.
Right. Speaking of the shits.
Oh, Lord.
Check this out. Hold on, man. I'm trying to get this shit out. Hold on. Let's start with this.
Okay.
Have y'all heard Nicki Minaj's album?
Yes.
You did hear it?
I did.
I haven't.
You haven't heard it yet?
No, I haven't heard it.
What did you think about it? Let's start with the album first before we get to all the fuck shit, because it's a lot of fuck shit. What do you think about the album?
Look, man, I like the album.
First, hold on, stop. When motherfuckers say, look, man,
it ain't too good.
No, because
it's some shit coming.
Right, the shit the surrounding shit, I don't fuck with. I listen to music from a writer's perspective. I love lyrics. And Nikki is talking that shit on this album.
She's talking that shit. But have she really and truly, has she responded to Remy?
Time out. Time the fuck out with this Remy shit.
Why?
Because it's like 88 years old. Nigga, that's why.
So you just forget and forgive?
Man, come on, man.
I'm just asking.
You want to talk about motherfucking Ice Cube and NWA's beef while we here, too?
It's not, but what I'm saying is...
You want to talk about they didn't reply to no Vaseline? You want to go there right now?
I'm just asking.
I'm
just asking.
Like they
were beefing. I'm just asking.
Man, look.
But hold on. The reason I'm asking that is because they were beefing, and she didn't really say too much. Now hold on. Now all of a sudden she's throwing shots to anybody that got something to say. Oh no! When Big Bad Bear Wolf came out. This bitch was quiet as a church house mouse.
Now, this is what I'll say to that.
All right, that's all.
She responded to Remy.
Okay.
She did respond to Remy.
Okay.
It just wasn't that fucking good.
Okay.
So the Sheether shit kind of washed her response.
Okay.
right?
Okay.
But for me, I thought she should have took the Hove approach. Honestly, I ain't responding to niggas who I'm above.
Period.
If I'm above you or you beneath me in this rap game, I ain't come out as a fucking human.
Right.
But in this game we in, why the fuck am I stooping down to holler at you about anything?
Period.
Because you're using my name to try to get yourself some motherfucking plug.
And that motherfucker.
And I ain't about to respond until you do some real shit. Now, don't get me wrong, Sheetha was nice. You almost had to respond to Sheetha.
That's
I kind
what
of
I'm
get
saying.
it. But what I'm saying is, but you don't respond to Sheetha on the motherfucking duet with some other niggas.
That shit went
You get what I'm
double
saying?
cardboard.
Yeah, because you the only motherfucker on that song firing shots, and these other niggas just rapping about regular shit.
Hey,
They like,
what
your
the-
shit gets lost.
Right.
So that's why I think but I don't think she's not built for battle though either.
But I thought she was.
Nah, here's the,
Who she
here's,
ever
here's the
battle?
thing.
No, I'm saying I said I thought she was.
That's what I'm saying. But who did she ever battle?
Nobody. Like nobody ever really tested her like that. Who tested her for her
That's-
to be
that's-
that?
that's what
You know
I'm saying.
Nobody. So now somebody tests your gangster, tests your see
It's
what
like
you do.
It's because it's not about talent.
Wow.
It's not.
What
It
is
was
it
all
about?
information.
I mean,
Expound on that.
I was
for me.
gonna say,
Okay,
go ahead.
okay. So in motherfuckers, okay. Let's for example, Meek Mill got watched by Drake
right.
on a number of accounts. Okay. On top of the fact that Meek just can't rap with Drake, right?
I don't think it had anything to do with
And Drake also, wait a minute, he had the appropriate information being so close to Nicki Minaj. And your situation suggests that, nigga, you not even half the man that your broad is. When it comes down, when it comes down to the fine sciences of a relationship, like, nigga, with the whole, nigga, yo, all my boss bitches, wife and niggas. Like, that right there was like, okay, that was the blow because you know she's far ahead of you in this industry.
No,
And-
I don't think that's how.
No.
I don't think that's how Drake beat him.
No,
Honestly,
it ain't.
Now Drake beat him.
By
Drake
far.
beat him.
Yes,
But I don't. But Drake.
If
out.
you not popping at the time, you're not gonna win no
No,
battle.
But
wasn't
this is
even
why.
that.
But this
It wasn't
is
even
what I'm
that.
saying. This is how I think Drake won that though. Right. For your example, Drake just out contented Meek.
Yes.
Meek was on tour at the time of that beef. Where did he got time to write and get to a studio and record something?
Because he did. Start.
That's why that was. He did.
He started.
He started the shit. But I don't think he was ready for the smoke that came back.
No, he wasn't ready for back to back. Because
That's what I'm saying.
He said some shit, and then
Exactly.
Drake came with some bullshit. Then
That's
he
what
came
I'm-
back with some
but
shit.
that's what
but
I'm
then
saying.
next thing you know, Drake
These
came back to
motherfuckers-
back.
'cause
And it was a
honestly,
rap after that.
Meek had shit on Drake too. Like you just said, he's on tour with Nikki. You don't think Nikki's telling that nigga shit about Drake? Hell yes, she did.
Say something
I'm
different.
not. I'm
Say
not
hell
saying.
yeah,
I'm
she
not
said
saying.
something different.
she
I'll
did.
be
Motherfucker,
different.
well, I'm saying this
I'm not
motherfucker's
saying-
pillow talk.
I'm
You
not
get
saying
information
she
on
did,
both
right.
sides.
This
What I'm
this
saying is,
broad, you'd expect that.
that's what I'm saying. So my point is, if I'm on tour, right,
Right.
I don't have time to respond to disses. And Drake sold the public on that shit. That's why he dropped back to back
That's
the
why
way
he
he
dropped.
did.
Is that your-
Like, look,
is that
oh,
your
nigga,
girl
you still
tour?
ain't saying nothing. I just
Or
fired
world
one
tour?
thing and you still ain't saying nothing yet. Knowing this nigga ain't gonna say nothing because I'm on fucking tour.
He on tour.
I'm gonna holler at you from the bus.
So
I
y'all.
ain't got
So-
no studio.
so wait a minute.
Hold on.
I'm
So
just
then,
telling
Are y'all suggesting that thing goes a different direction if he's not on tour?
No, I'm not saying I'm not saying he beats Drake.
but it
Well, I'm
might
saying
be-
I
it
don't
might
think
be
he gets
different.
washed the
No.
way he did because of how the content came out.
Nikki wasn't.
What I'm
on
saying
tour.
is if Meek comes out and actually battles Drake, and Meek is from that battlefield,
Right.
he has history in that. He may get some bars in to a nigga like, oh, that was some nice shit. That was some nice shit.
But
He didn't get none of
None
that
of that.
because he was on tour. He didn't get a proper response till, what, months later?
later.
And nobody gave a fuck.
Same, i.e. Nikki.
I think that nigga really.
No,
gotta watch
hey,
these
man, I think he's probably still with a
But
lost
so let
tooth.
me ask you a question. Then why is Nikki responding to people like she is now? Just because her album dropped?
But see, here's my thing
You
with that,
wouldn't
though,
be
Keith.
fed up if a bunch of
Why?
motherfuckers talk
But
shit.
I don't
But ain't you just said? But you just said also.
I don't think that shit was a response.
No, but what I'm saying is, the way she's responding to people on Tinder, on
Twitter.
Twitter and all that
Tinder.
shit.
Say Tinder, huh?
Twitter and all that shit.
She's got that secret life we don't know
Yeah,
about.
that's
But
swipe
hey,
right,
Jesus,
huh?
So if
You tell niggas that Nicki Minaj is on Tinder, they gonna get some real new accounts.
Where?
Hey, the way
Okay.
she's responding to this shit. But to your fact, if you so above all these people, why respond? See what I'm saying?
Because she got a little KD in her. She a little sensitive.
Yeah, but according to his fact, if you above somebody,
well, I think she's above too.
then why respond?
Because I just told you because KD's
emo?
above motherfuckers too.
Little
She
emo?
a little emo because she's been hearing. Cardi put heat on her.
That
Cardi put a lot of heat on her.
That bitch put a
But
flamethrower on her.
here's the thing though. We all know Cardi cannot rap with Nikki. She cannot rap with Cardi. Don't even write all her shit, so she cannot rap bar for bar.
She's the fourth Migo. God damn it!
I mean, well,
That bitch is the fourth Migo.
I mean, look. But this is what I'm saying though. But if you had this manufactured beef from somewhere, I don't know where the fuck it even started, right? Mm-hmm. And they've been pinning you and Cardi against each other all the fucking time. You've already had to deal with this Remy Ma shit, right? Now all of a sudden a hot motherfucker show up because Remy wasn't never hot. So you didn't really have to,
she was just there.
Remy was almost some block shit, like bitch, see me about something. You know what I'm saying? It was like that was some other shit. I don't have to really address you with some real heat because if Pap ain't writing your shit, ain't nobody really checking for you except if you on Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
Who gives a fuck? You talk all the shit you want to on that. Get you a little measly check while I'm out here doing tours. Mm-hmm. But Cardi is actually selling units. Mm-hmm. Cardi took over the streets. Bodak Yellow took over Summers. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So now you got a real motherfucking heater on you. Although lyrically she can't fuck with you, but
she's still moving.
The product is moving. Mm-hmm. So now you got these motherfuckers trying to pin this shit all on you, right? Try to pitch y'all two motherfuckers together. I don't know why, but they were trying to make some parallels that somebody was blimming. The problem with blims, that's the problem with motherfuckers can be towards anybody.
Right.
But then, so now, as far as Nikki getting at everybody, to me, Nikki has always got at everybody. Because it's easy to do. Right. On every album, damn every song, Nikki always called her.
She's always,
yes, but this is what I'm saying. She still is. She ain't dropped no real names. It was blims.
Stuff on Twitter.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, but Twitter shit. Yeah, but she also came out on Twitter saying wasn't no beef with her and Cardi.
Yeah,
didn't nobody believe that shit.
No, but then when they seen each other face to face at some awards or whatever, they
was at the fucking
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So then they just
giant fashion gala shit,
right?
The Met
Gala,
yeah,
right. So they just
but like, nobody believed it. That's what I'm saying. They still pit them against each other.
That was more so fans, and
that's all it need to be is fans. Because Nikki shit would have came out.
But if you don't believe in it, you ain't worried about the shit.
You're not, but you keep hearing it. Mm-hmm. The same way KD keep hearing how he was a snake 2 years later. It's been 2 years, nigga. And still responding. And Nikki's still winning. Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Queen is doing numbers. Now, I didn't personally have a deep feeling towards it, but it wasn't a terrible album. But it moved some units. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, here's the difference. It's all perception. Of course. Nikki has always fired that shot. I'm sunning you bitches. Right. She's always done that. But what new bitches out there? You know what I'm saying?
And it still ain't.
No, but now what it's perceived to be with Cardi. That's what I'm saying. Now you actually have somebody who had ran some shit for a hot second. And now motherfuckers... And still doing numbers, pregnant and all. And Cardi's that motherfucker who will also get at your ass on Twitter.
And wouldn't give a fuck.
You get what I'm saying? You doing ratchet shit with a ratchet motherfucker. You right in her wheelhouse.
And that's perfect for Cardi. Like, exactly. You in my house.
So now, because now there's actually another person in your field. Mm-hmm. Whenever you say something about you bum bitches, I son all you bitches, now everybody gonna go straight to Cardi. Mm-hmm. Oh, she gotta be talking to Cardi. No, she's been saying this shit on every fucking album.
Yeah.
But
before Cardi.
It went well before when Cardi was still on the pole, nigga, she was saying this shit. This ain't new. God damn it. Cardi was twerking to some of this shit.
Right.
So it ain't nothing new. But now that they're both in the same realm and Cardi seems to have made it, it looks like it. And it might be true, but it might not be. Might not. That's why I'm saying I don't to me, I like my rap beefs gritty. With names dropped.
That's what I'm saying. We tried to tell this nigga.
Yeah, so just because you box, you get in the ring with Ali. Huh?
Hey, look here, man. Look here, man. You say you a boxer and you want to be the
my G. Buster Douglas won, nigga.
He beat
Buster Douglas won.
I seen Rock mine.
Exactly.
Hey,
And came back and
look
got
here.
his
That's so it goes back. So it goes back.
But
to,
he won the fucking title.
It goes back to everybody else about it. You want your shit.
That's
clean,
what I'm saying.
Like some alcohol.
And they both got diehard fans on both
Right.
sides.
Right.
Now I know a lot of chicks who listen to both of them don't think
Twice
shit
about
got
it.
anything to do with either one of them. Like I like their music. I fuck with Bodak when I want to know what I'm saying. Turn my motherfucking car speakers up and blast some shit. And I fuck with Nikki for a whole nother mood. I know a lot of chicks that listen to both who don't give a fuck. But you got some diehard chicks who all the way in Nikki's camp.
Barbs,
Yeah. All that shit.
All that bullshit.
Grown bitches need to cut that out.
Well, look here, man. I ain't
Do
gonna
they
tell you
tell
how
the
to
same
move
thing
with your
when you
music.
listen? Right.
See one of these hoes.
But that's how it is.
Do they tell you when these niggas is beefing? They tell you these grown ass niggas need to go with this shit.
Yeah, they some do. Some like that shit. I mean, motherfuckers live for drama.
Give me beef.
But I'm saying, but like I say, I think this nigga stupid. But I think some of that shit is manufactured.
Kobe beef.
But since we on Nikki and Twitter, did y'all see the shit with her and Safaree?
Oh my god!
What the fuck? I don't have a full grasp. What the fuck happened?
I think it was just she trying to tell her side now.
So what?
So if you remember, he always was talking. I'm not saying he was always down on her. He was never down on her, but he was sitting there talking about
Right.
everything that was going on.
Right.
With the me, them, and all that other shit.
Right.
Now she's just like, fuck it.
Letting it fly, huh?
Letting it.
Yeah, she got,
So-
well, I know apparently she has a song on the album,
Right.
right?
It's basically she got a how to rob, but a woman's.
No, not that song.
Oh, okay.
Not that song to me was all satire. She talking about Drake crying in the pussy and all that.
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
like, what
to-
the fuck? To me, yeah, that was all for jokes. There's another song on the album that people are saying is directed at Safaree. See, come see about me or check on some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all directed. A lot of people believe it's directed at Safaree, which then prompted all this shit.
She said a nigga. Well, here was the picture. He got his plugs. Nigga get a new hairline.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you why I fuck with Safaree though. I fuck with Safaree now.
Bitch,
Just starting today.
You expose my hairline, bitch. You gotta.
But check this out. Hey, as fucked up as that is, because she did expose that nigga hairline, the whole drawing on this shit too. That was fucked up. But I'm tell you some real shit though. My nigga came out and owned that shit.
Yeah, he did.
He came out and owned it. It was like, so? And the same doctor didn't do me and Tigers.
Hey, but then she's like, Tiger shit ain't fell out yet. Your shit, you have to go get a replug. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, she was.
I'm like, God damn.
That's what I'm saying.
She was killing that nigga. But I respect the motherfucker who gonna own his shit.
Own his
like,
shit,
I don't give
yeah.
a fuck.
Yeah,
So what?
So what?
My shit,
Hey,
my
hold
shit's
on, but
peeling
then
back.
Hey, with that shit, do you know Azalea Banks monkey ass came
Yeah,
out
she-
too?
that-
She's like,
yeah.
what she do? So
Yeah.
she was just saying there's a doctor in Russia somewhere to do this shit. There's a doctor in San Francisco that does it
Yeah,
because they
she-
know the texture of our hair. It might cost like 12. I'm like, bitch, you ain't got shit to do with this. Shut
A
up.
prime example of a motherfucker that needs to
That just want to jump in some
business.
shit. Yeah, just shut the fuck up,
Mind
bitch.
your business.
I ignore Azalea Banks for a lot of different reasons, man. And,
Like,
that's
he just ain't got shit to do with you.
that's part of it. Because she's way too fucking sensitive, but she's a sensitive bully, and it's just weird.
It was just. It was
So I
weird.
don't fuck
Like,
with
shit,
Azalea
this ain't got
Banks
shit to do with you.
as far as what she does on Twitter and her stupid ass comments.
Like when Nikki let that, she had that thing on that trigger and did not let loose.
No, she hit that nigga with the whole drum.
Hey, step in his fire if you want to.
She hit his ass with the
Anybody
whole
want
drum.
it? Y'all finna get
That's
it
real.
today because I'm feeling froggy.
That's real. She
Because also the nigga DJ Self, I supposedly he said Cardi album was better than Nikki. Then Nikki come, basically she was on your team and you let her go.
yeah.
Like this was your money, this was your bread, and now you look stupid. Now you say you're not even a TJ.
Yeah, she called.
She
went
basically,
in
You know what?
on Self.
Let's tell her now. I heard about Self because I was listening to the Breakfast Club.
she was like basically
Envy was talking about it.
because she was just like, oh, he wanted a hug and a drop. He was like, I didn't want no hug and a drop.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he denied that shit. But
Yeah.
I know Envy had an issue
Because
about she said I got niggas out here ready to eat. Like, you know what I'm
I'll be
saying?
up here tomorrow. I'll be back here
like,
tomorrow.
Like she coming for some action, you know what I'm saying? So Envy was like, man, we ain't doing no threatening DJs.
Right.
Well, nobody
Wanna
play your shit up here.
Right. Well,
Nobody play your shit. Now you can't Come on, man. Don't fuck your money up, Nick.
But she don't. For one, she don't really like them anyway.
Yeah, then don't come up there.
No. She not. That's why she want the hot. That's why she want the phone
But
flex.
what I'm saying, yeah, I know she want the funk. She want the
funk flex.
She want the funk flex. That's fine. But don't bring up shit because whether you like it or not, you get paid off your spins. You know what I'm saying? Don't fuck your money up. Why would you fall out with every fucking DJ in one of the top fucking stations in the country?
Right.
That's just bad business. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's just terrible business. Let that shit go. Don't threaten niggas.
But you can't threaten niggas over somebody's opinion.
No, you shouldn't.
And I think that's where DJ Envy came from. Like,
but she's been. That's what I'm saying. That's part of her KD syndrome. She gets that motherfucker for voicing an opinion.
Right.
But Cardi does too. That's what I'm saying. You can't. You're not. Cardi B is like Trump. You are not going to beat them motherfuckers in a Twitter battle. No. You're not. It's just you're not. They just different on that motherfucker, man. They just too fucking different. Right. Mm-hmm. And Cardi is ratchet enough to have somebody watch her baby and show the fuck up on some real shit. Right. Cardi be like, hey, Offset, watch little man, little mama. I don't know what she had.
Watch car set.
You know what I'm saying? What she say? Car set?
No, that's what he said. He definitely the car set. It's stupid, man. Get the fuck out of here, stupid. Man.
But she'll pull up on you,
right? But it's the thing.
Ain't no she bud ganged up, nigga. So now she's exactly. Ain't no tell who the fuck gonna show up with her,
right?
And y'all both from New York,
right?
Yeah, so the beef is easy to get. You know what I'm saying?
Right. If you want this
that beef is easy,
right here. Come on,
meet you at the bodega, bitch, and we make it happen.
We can make it happen, Captain. But
so yeah, man,
it's dumb as hell, man. Like,
it is.
Yeah, they was going back and forth all day, and I'm just sitting there like,
yeah, man. I saw the shit. Like I said, Tiff showed me some of that shit. But I wasn't fully abreast of.
It was just
everything that was going on. What the fuck happened?
Man, it was like a wild storm. One thing happened, and then it was just.
And the shit. Oh, I'm gonna tell you the shit I saw. The shit had me cracking up.
She had a girl.
Oh, she had a girl. Okay, yeah. Name to the album was Culture.
Culture. Baby name is Culture.
Baby's name is Culture.
Baby name is Culture. With a K, not
with
a C. With a K, not a C.
So, how I found out about the shit though, I'm on Twitter. When I just got on that motherfucker, so I'm brand new to this fuck shit here. Motherfucker, I saw Safaree say something about something about a Europe trip, right?
Oh.
How the fuck did I beg you to go to Europe with you? And you had basically was fucking with another nigga. And
right.
I got the emails you wanted to hang out at Christmas. This nigga Joe Budden. Shout out to Joe. Oh, this nigga Budden went right above this nigga and responded, well, Europe is nice. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, come on, man. Come the fuck on, man.
I mean, because Nikki was like, they was in Atlanta or whatever. He had a job. He didn't want to do it, so she had to figure it out. She only had $1,000 in her account. They were sleeping on the floor. Like,
but
who cares? That, how long ago that was? Why are you bringing this shit up now?
That was my next point. Why are we talking about this? You done fucked you done fucked Meek and Nas since you fucked with this dude. Who cares?
Fucking with Eminem.
And you're rumored to be fucking ill.
I think it was.
So it might be. Even if it's not. That's 3 dicks. You 3 dicks past this nigga.
And you know this nigga didn't fuck bitches after you, so who gives a fuck?
I don't care.
You niggas ain't getting back together, so who cares, man? That, to me, I feel like it's when niggas do that, it's still love. I'm not saying it's that.
There should be a 2 dick, 2 pussy rule as far as going back and talking shit about your ex. All right? If you only 1 dick or pussy in, you probably still feel some kind of way, so I'm going to fire some shots at a nigga. Once you get to your 2nd dick or pussy, depending on how you like it, let this shit go.
But Max, I know, just action. Have y'all ever went back? Even though you might be 2 dicks,
back to
pussies
what?
In.
To fucking with the ex? Uh-huh. Fuck no.
Yes.
So you know. Hold on, let me ask you a question. Hold on. You know
that yes was from Mike, by the way.
That's from Mike. You went back just for pussy, or you went back just to see if we can do this again?
I went back to see if we could do this again.
Oh, you went back on the humbug. Oh yeah. You went back on the straight humbug.
So you never went back. And you might have been too. I'm saying you might have been 2 away. You never went back just to be fucking.
Never.
No, because here's the interesting thing. I'm about to be transparent to the motherfucker.
Okay.
The sex was actually trash.
After?
During.
And you still went back?
You went back on some love
shit.
Sucker for love.
Sucker for love, man.
Jeez.
Jesus
I
Christ.
was motherfucking married.
Oh, you went back to the ex-wife.
Yeah.
You trying to make the ex-wife thing pop. Okay.
But you was like, after your ex-wife, how many pussies deep
I'm
were
not
you?
disclosing that information. Man. I said transparent. I say all the way secret with it.
So
Moving on,
Look,
goddamn.
So now you don't want to be
But
transparent.
no,
None of
man.
that.
What about you, Negro? Keith? You ever gone back?
Fuck yes, not for some love. I mean, I just want.
You went back just to fuck.
Just fucking.
Yeah,
It was just
okay.
fucking.
The walk
Yes,
bitches
I-
through San Jose.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like I said, we talking about exes.
Yeah.
Shit.
But no,
I went back. We was just fucking, but it never was no. All right, we finna get back together.
No, man.
It was just more so fucking, if anything.
I've never gone back to ex.
Shit, that's
Never.
some head and
You
some
got
ass.
to be the coldest nigga alive.
What I
know
do?
No, it ain't what you did, nigga. I know you. How you always throwing that shit out at me? I know you never went back. I know you.
Look here,
I
man.
know your motherfucking resume. And I know good and hell well with facts your ass ain't go back.
No, hell no. No, I ain't never
No
going.
shit check out.
mean,
The
I
verdict
just-
is out on you though, my nigga.
Why the fucking verdict is out on me?
Because it is. I'm
The
watching
jury's
you.
out.
I just told you I went back.
Yeah, he copped to it. I give him that.
Now you want to cop back to some trash ass box? Just to
But
say-
but it was other shit factored into that though.
What?
Family.
Ah.
So you tried to get back the family thing.
Yeah.
Didn't give a fuck it was a trash ass box, but okay,
I was already over it at that point. Like
You was
God
already
damn
over it.
Like, shit,
But it comes with it.
It is what it is at this
I mean,
point.
he had to be over if he married her.
Yeah.
Okay.
It
You
is
gotta
what it
be
is at
over
this
once-
point.
with the-
So
you
I
just-
would rather salvage this part of it, and then by then she pissed me all the way off.
So you said fuck it now, huh?
Yeah, went to the top of the hill and became the Rolling Stone I am. Goddamn.
So it rolled all the way back down, huh? This nigga stupid, man. He's fucking dumb.
man.
Well, hey, more power to you, man. I don't. Hey, man, look, I don't know how to do that shit. I don't have a clue how to do that shit. I think you just get too far gone, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's
don't get me
cool.
wrong, it probably matters how you end it. But like I said, there's a two pussy minimum. If I've gotten two pussies in,
it's hard to.
that means that's two people that I'm not necessarily using like that, but two people I've been with to get over your ass anyway.
I mean, even though you might be two pussies deep, are you just fucking, or y'all just like we real serious? See,
I mean that does matter. I'll give you that. That does matter. But my point is, what I mean by two pussies deep, that means that I'm actually dealing with these people on not just some fucking shit. 'Cause you can be two pussies deep one night at a club. You know what I'm saying? That's some
Okay.
different shit.
Okay.
When I say two pussies deep, I mean you're
Committed.
literally, not necessarily committed, but
Or
I'm at
just
least dating
something-
somebody else.
so
You know
you're
what I'm saying?
somewhat invested,
Right.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Just random pussy. Just no, that's not what I'm saying. But shit, man. So I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't know why she's going back at him. Maybe this shit was heavy on her heart. I don't know. She I don't get it, man. I mean, Safaree at this point,
I mean, the nigga showed us Talawhacker on the net, so you can't. There's no get back after that.
maybe that's why she's trying to get back. I have no idea. I don't know. Like I said, I don't understand it. Okay. But Nikki is sensitive though. Like I said, she got a lot of KD in her, so and that nigga get at everybody on Twitter.
Not
That
everybody,
nigga-
but
man,
he picking.
Hey.
Same shit she do.
We regular.
You can't
niggas,
respond
we
to
could probably
everybody.
have a Twitter battle with KD right now.
Exactly.
If we said the right shit.
You say the right thing about that motherfucker, he gonna fire back at you. So that's just,
He
it
ain't
is
got
what
nothing
it
but
is.
time. He ain't got nothing but time.
And now that her album dropped, she ain't got nothing but time either.
Oh no, this bitch should be promoing the hell out of her album, but she not.
Motherfuckers promo they shit before it drops.
You should be.
They did. She did interviews and shit before it dropped. So I don't know, man. I can't call it. But speaking of I don't know. Your man's is back, Mike.
Who's that?
Kanye.
Oh yeah. I read that.
Help me understand
You
your
know
man's.
what? You know what?
Help me understand your mans.
Let me start right here because while I was out front waiting for you late ass motherfuckers today,
fuck you.
I had just came across that quote.
Which one?
the sister-in-laws that he was smashed.
So what happened? Go ahead.
So there's a line in Kanye's new song where he said, "You gotta."
Oh, what song? Ecstasy.
Yeah.
I haven't heard.
And where you got a sister-in-law you will smash. I got 4 of those. And that's exactly what that shit. Yeah. That look you got
that
on your
same
face
look
right
you
now.
just showed right
it's
there.
Like what? Yay!
What are you doing?
Yay, come on!
What are you doing, bro?
Come on!
What are you doing, bro?
That nigga, you done hit the Elmers a little too hard.
Elmers?
Motherfucker.
That nigga's really taking ecstasy.
Yeah, that nigga got a glove box full of permanent markers. He's sniffing from.
I've never heard of a motherfucker come out open with me. Yeah, I fuck all my sister-in-laws. What the fuck are you doing?
God damn.
Hey, but at the same time, you know for a fact his wife don't give a fuck.
Ain't no same time, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You know how motherfucking creepy the sleepovers and shit are now when they come pick their kids up?
Man.
If you was the sister, right? You ain't creeped out now every time you go see and you see this nigga. He might be checking your ass out.
Yeah,
do you
weird,
take
you a fucking weirdo?
I'm only playing devil's advocate. Do you take him serious?
Now
I don't know how to take this nigga. That's the problem.
That's what I'm saying. Is it artistic? Are you taking him serious or what? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
None of that shit.
artistic. The crazy shit Eminem said was art, and that was crazy as fuck because you expect that from him.
Okay.
This type of shit right here, you borderline motherfucking Bill Cosby weird now.
You know what I'm saying? You a fucking weirdo.
You creepy now.
You the motherfucking creepy ass uncle.
You the creepy uncle now, right?
Just not with the kids, with the mamas.
With the mamas. I mean, all the mamas is in a relationship.
So?
I don't understand. I'm just.
Clearly, he'll still fuck. So, fuck your relationship.
That is also true.
This nigga gonna pull some.
Travis, move out the way, nigga.
Travis, Tristan,
all you niggas.
Ben, get the fuck up out of here.
All you niggas.
I'm the nigga in here.
I'm the nigga in this house. Get the fuck out of here.
So then how you feel? How do you feel when Jimmy Kimmel stumped him?
Look here, man.
I didn't see it.
Look here.
But have you heard about it?
I heard about it, but I ain't.
I know he's not going to listen to me because he probably ain't listening to this shit. No way.
He ain't listening to nothing. Fuck you got to say.
He probably not. But these people. Yay.
Stop. So I can take this picture.
Stop doing interviews, Jay.
Why you got to stop doing
Stop doing interviews.
Why?
What
do you mean?
Stop.
I'm just asking why you got to stop doing.
He needs to stop doing interviews because the problem with all his interviews now, they're all coming back to that MAGA hat shit,
right? And him
and
Trump.
the motherfucking slaves had a choice.
And
shit.
he don't have answers.
He don't have no answers.
He ain't got no answers.
So nigga, stop doing interviews. Let that shit blow over.
But I don't think it will.
I think it will.
Why?
Because he goes back into hiding again. That's what a nigga did before all this shit came out. The motherfucker disappeared, put out a bunch of shitty ass albums,
right?
And then tried to come back out.
Like I don't think
go the fuck away, yay.
I don't think it goes away because now if you come something out, they're still going to bring that up. He shouldn't have he should never shut the shit in the first place. First of all,
no, he shouldn't have.
And that's where he fucked himself.
Go the fuck away.
Make music.
Lock your ass up in Calabasas or go back to fucking Wyoming. Right. Where the fuck you like to make your music at now? And just do that.
Yeah, but then
stop doing motherfucking interviews,
but I'm
man.
saying, no, the last time the nigga locked himself up, the nigga made Poopity Scoop.
True. But he also made Push's album, which was nice. He fucked everybody else's album up. But Push's shit was at least decent. He fucked Nas shit up.
But you still made Poopity Scoop.
You did. Because he's a fucking nut job. But what I'm saying is...
So you gotta...
No, but okay, but at least that's still music. That's in the music realm. You're not hurting anybody with Poopity Scoop unless somebody bought that shit. You get what I'm saying? You out here, you own, not necessarily the label, but you own a company. Mm-hmm. Good music is your bread and butter. Mm-hmm. That's your baby, right?
Right.
You are now fucking around and potentially hurting the people on your label with the fuck shit you do in interviews. You ain't hurting nobody with the music.
They're not even asking about music.
No.
Right.
Yep.
Nobody wants to fuck with y'all.
Are you affiliated with this nigga?
Exactly.
Ain't fucking with you.
I mean, look at all the fucking questions Push had to answer behind that shit because he the president of the shit.
He's the president.
Now I gotta come back here and try to clean up the fuck shit this nigga and say, who the fuck wants that job? And my album. I'm trying to promote my album. You ask me about this nigga. I don't want to deal with that shit. Yay. Know what? Know when Yay can come back out? We get a fucking clue. Until he gets a fucking clue, shut the fuck up and just produce. That's it. Rap, produce, whatever the fuck you gonna do. But stay the fuck out of interviews.
Stop rapping too.
Yeah, you know what? I really believe. You know what? It's not a surprise. He's had some ghostwriters too. And yay. And you can hear.
I'm not gonna say he had ghostwriters. I'm just gonna say he had
writers.
So many, like somebody had a hand in it.
He had.
Man, when I seen the fucking credit list for all of the lights, I mean, damn.
But here, you got to keep it all in perspective too, because the way Ye works, Ye believes to give credit anybody who had anything to do with it. So some of that could just be a motherfucker like, no, y'all should say the instead. You know what I'm saying? And he'll give motherfucker writer's credit on it. Right. He's trying to get everybody paid. But so I get that.
To also speak to that, it was an awesome fucking song.
It was.
All of the lights.
Ye has a lot of musical talent, man. I'll never take his musical talent from him. Yeah. But the public speaker, he's shitty.
Shut the fuck up.
He's pure shit. Part of it is because he gets into politics and he doesn't know anything. He will tell you, I don't know a lot about this shit. I ain't do no research. I'm free thinking. This nigga freestyles a fucking interview. Who the fuck does that? He freestyles like real fucking topics though.
Yeah.
I didn't look into none of this, so I'm just free thinking right now. I'm just gonna say, and you be fucked. So then you ask him a real question, and then he came out, got his dumb ass on Twitter. It's like, I didn't get stumped on the question. I didn't have time to answer. Motherfucker, answer it right now. Right. You on Twitter right the fuck now. Answer it right now,
Look here, man.
Oh, they went to commercial break. You sat there blinking, nigga, for 20 seconds.
That nigga was just really puzzled.
My nigga Jimmy had to just throw that shit to commercial. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
This motherfucker stuck. Then you come back. You could have said some of y'all came back. Commercial break is 30 seconds, 60 seconds, at least a minute.
Yeah. At least a minute.
He could have came back with some if you had something to say. You didn't have shit to say because you didn't know shit about the shit he asked you. His shit had some depth to it, so you couldn't give a little quick answer. That's what I'm saying.
He didn't have no.
So nigga, just let it go. Tell the motherfuckers. Look here, man. Don't ask me about none of the other shit. Let's keep this shit light and fun. I don't want to talk no politics while I'm here. Motherfuckers do that shit all the time. Motherfuckers go on Jimmy Kimmel, Late Night, and all that other shit. They do interviews with known motherfuckers. This, and this off limits.
Your PR.
Yeah.
Your PR tells
this is off limits. Right. Don't ask this nigga none of that. So who the fuck is running that? Does he have a manager?
No.
Is he listening to anybody?
No.
I don't think he does. So stay the fuck in your cave.
I think listen to himself.
So stay there and just make music, man. Obviously. Do what you're best at. You design shoes and make music. Stay there. Because now you're going to fuck off all the church's money. Because if you keep doing this fuck shit, how many black people going to buy Yeezys?
Niggas still buy them.
They might. But it might be more white kids than blacks.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, but your blacks are your main market.
It was.
I'm saying if you shut the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, once you shut the fuck up.
If you shut the fuck up.
Try
exactly.
Try to
That's what I'm saying. You got to try to recoup some of your shit. Because at some point, Adidas going to be like, nigga, you too hot to even touch.
Like, I'm not.
This would be your last one.
How fast Reebok got rid of Rick Ross' ass over that line.
Real quick. Mm-hmm. Real fucking quick. Mm-hmm. Nigga, these major companies, they can let you fuck their money up.
But that's...
And they'll double back on your motherfucking ass by telling them, they'll announce, this is his last one, so motherfuckers will flock and buy it. Mm-hmm. Now it's a collector's item, you can resell market as a motherfucker. So people try to buy it. But now you out, though. You stuck.
Now you gotta come on.
Somebody just threw an athlete away. Was it?
Threw an athlete away?
Yeah. Nike just...
Jameis.
Yeah.
Nike dropped that motherfucker.
Bro. Look here, bro.
You can't be out here.
You can't be out here groping Uber drivers. Like, bro, come on, fam.
Fuck shit out of here.
You want this 5th star or not?
Come on, fam. Fuck out of here.
Come on, fam.
This nigga out here Weinstein and motherfuckers all over Uber. Like,
Uber driver? Come on, what you thought you was going to do?
You want me to sit in the front?
How the fuck did you...
What possession I'm going to grope this Uber driver and get away with it?
Motherfuckers is crazy. Bottom line, motherfucker.
Money had you on some shit.
Yeah, but I don't.
Money will
But
have you on some shit.
You know how fast? Like, come on, money ain't gonna tell you to grope this Uber driver.
Fuck if it won't.
What you
Like,
mean?
Money will make you believe that ain't shit gonna happen to you.
Thank you, Reg. That's what I'm saying.
That's the problem.
Bitch, I'm Jameis Winston.
Between money and just the power play from it.
Yeah.
Look at Darren Sharper.
Oh my God.
Him and this motherfucker homie was out here taking pussy. They was real life raping motherfuckers. High or not.
Hey, Bill Cosby ain't got shit on
that
Darren.
nigga went nationwide with it. That nigga went from the boot all the way to Cali and back.
That motherfucking roofie tour.
Yeah, them niggas was nuts.
Next time.
And the motherfucker was an NFL Pro Bowler. He wasn't no old ugly ass nigga. Chicks loved the nigga. The nigga was always
every week with a straight.
That's
But
what I'm
they out here
saying.
behind closed doors taking the pussy.
That nigga was wilding. So motherfuckers just do wild shit. It's a power play for them. They get off on that shit. Yeah, all that bullshit. Nobody got time for that. So they got his ass to fuck up out of here.
Fast.
And at some point, don't be surprised they get Jameis to fuck up out of here too. Not just that fucking suspension they got.
No.
They gonna get his ass up out of here.
It's not very long, is it?
Like 4 games.
No, 3.
I thought
It was 3. Oh, they appealed it down to 3.
Yeah, they made it.
So he appealed. It was 4 originally.
Yeah, it was 4, but now it's 3.
They dropped it to 3.
Shit, Zeke lucky he got that. Zeke lucky. They should have. Here, look here.
Well, Zeke shit was different. That nigga wasn't. He was never convicted, and they found out the bitch was lying.
Look here,
yeah, Zeke shit was a little different.
All I'm saying is this: anytime a nigga and his homeboy buy penis guns, that should be 3 games automatic. That's 3 games automatic. Ain't no fucking way.
You bought a what, nigga?
You bought a what? Man, get your ass out of here,
Get this nigga 3, man.
Get this nigga 3 games.
3 off top.
Him and his homeboy going to the store and
top.
asking for dick guns.
3 off top, man. 3 off top. Ain't anybody fucking around.
I'm not defending that.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank God you
I'm
not.
not defending
Appreciate
that.
you.
I'm not.
So how many games they should have got?
That's just out of fucking pocket right there.
But these your players.
Man, look, if one of you niggas bought penis guns, I wouldn't defend that shit either. You'll still be my weird ass cousin, and you'll still be my weird ass motherfucker.
But we buy dick guns.
Them niggas just buy dick guns from time to time. I don't know.
Get the fuck out of here,
From
man.
time to time, they got a whole collection.
Yeah, they got a whole collection of dick
what
guns.
guns.
I'm just saying, man.
Look
Look here. All I'm saying is this.
Fuck that. Fuck no.
Yeah, man. I can't see. We all do dumb. I ain't gonna say do dumb shit. We all, you do shit when you drunk. But I'm not gonna say I'm out here groping bitches. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm not out here groping women. Uber drivers at that. If I'm an Uber, I'm trying to get my ass home.
I don't give a damn if she drove a horse and buggy. Why is you out here wildly grabbing motherfuckers, fam?
Like, oh yeah, she look good enough to grab. Let me grab these titties.
That motherfucker like he got the old school freak nick. Like, I'm just gonna grab some ass because it's walking by. Like, what is you doing?
But if you in the back seat, like, you're not even paying attention to this goddamn driver.
Okay, so look, have y'all ever stuck by somebody after they did some questionable shit?
What do you mean?
What's questionable?
What? Yeah, I was going to say, what's questionable? Like what?
No, there's some questionable.
What's questionable?
Not no gay shit, but like some shit.
I wasn't thinking gay shit.
I'm thinking
like
sexual assault, nigga. No.
Like some like if
no, I take that back.
Oh, hold on.
I take
so
that
listen, back. I was going to say, we all grew up in a rape culture.
For sure.
We have. Everybody grew up in a rape culture, grabbing titties and ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Have. If you look at it, the reason I'm saying that, Freaknik, Miami, looking at all this shit, going to parties, nigga was.
I'm saying you go back as far as festival like
shit. Nigga, it's rape. It was a rape culture.
Yeah,
you didn't know nothing. You didn't know nothing different.
Yeah,
you didn't know that. This is what you.
Now you gotta understand.
Then
groping, grabbing ass, and all that kind of shit falls in rape culture. Not just taking the sex. All that shit falls in rape culture. Okay. So you had a lot of motherfuckers. No, for real. You had a lot of motherfuckers who's walking around slapping chicks on the ass and they walk by. Doing real fuckboy shit. Yeah. That's why I said, wait a minute, that's why I was just getting ready to say.
We grew up in it. You have too. Like, it was just, that's...
When you was young and dumb?
Yeah.
Motherfucking chick walked by, her ass was hanging out. Motherfucker slap her on the ass and shit. What's up, shorty?
Chicks was dancing, niggas just walked by and grabbed titties.
Now, the problem was, though, certain chicks at certain events, they got active when you did that shit. Right. So you didn't realize the shit they didn't even realize it.
So you telling me...
you had no idea.
You telling me You never, excuse me.
But as a
Excuse me.
What is that movement?
Excuse me. You never walk by and excuse me.
And thrust it on my way by?
So you telling me you have it.
Hey, man, I'm not going
Let me tell you something, man.
Wait a minute.
You hit motherfuckers with the hip thrust. That's
what I'm saying.
You are a creepy
That's
motherfucker.
and it makes me question what kind of shit is Keith's into.
Hey, so
Nah, man,
so you telling me how you did that? Yes or no?
Nigga, no.
I'm saying him. Not
Oh,
you.
I
I'm
ain't
saying
saying
him.
nigga,
No,
no.
because I know now, like when my lady in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? I
So you do
got
it to your lady?
I got to
Your
squeeze by
lady
to
ain't
get
the
to
Your lady ain't the
Dang,
same.
man.
Man,
the
talking about
yeah,
random
then I throw
shit.
the thrust in there. I ain't never did that shit.
Okay, I just asked.
Like
You,
a nigga be at
you
the
act
club
like you
and
was
be
walking
like,
just through the club.
Like,
nigga,
yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying. Excuse me.
Let her feel this
that,
shit with.
that ass was kind of hard. Like her shit was.
What are you in here doing,
It's
nigga?
like, what are you doing, Keith?
Nigga is
That
wild.
nigga walk by. You might as well walk by and boop.
So I guess to answer your question, I have been with a motherfucker doing questionable fucking behavior.
Right.
But this nigga
And we
walking
done
through
stuck
the
by
I
the
just
club.
said, I just asked you a question.
Hey, but no, but nigga, you threw it out there like that was I guess
you
in the
did it.
repertoire.
You did it.
That's
nigga.
one of Keith's moves.
Yeah,
That's how he breaks
that's
the
his
ice.
move, yeah.
That's how
his
Keith
move real
breaks
quick.
If it's packed, I gotta say, excuse me. I ain't saying
Nah,
I'm throwing
But
the
you
hip
throwing the
thrust.
thrust
I
in
didn't say
there.
I threw the thrust. I said,
I
excuse
ain't
me.
gonna slide that
Nah,
bullshit.
nigga.
No,
But I can say,
Own
honestly,
your
I
shit.
never
We were
did
just
it.
talking about it. Own your shit.
And I'm owning my shit. I
Get
never
your
did it.
Safari on,
Oh,
nigga.
no.
Oh my
No.
god.
No.
Motherfucker with the hip ladies, if you in the club and a nigga poke you, it might be Keith. Put that out there.
Hey, I just asked the question.
I don't think he means any harm by it.
He's trying to feel you out.
It might be him though.
Literally.
That nigga is wild. This motherfucker said
Nigga,
with the hip thrust.
like it was something wrong with me though for not doing it.
I just asked the question. Like
You didn't ask like, no, nigga. You asked like, wait, y'all ain't doing that? Like something wrong with us. Like, nigga, oh,
That's what I'm asking.
that ain't y'all go to?
What the fuck is wrong
Oh
with
my
these
god,
niggas?
nah, fam, no,
Okay.
nigga, no.
It's good. Keep
Hell no.
more
Ain't
power
nobody
to
doing
you.
that.
However you gotta
Hey
get
man,
to it.
just let me know when you walking by so I can move.
Yeah.
I ain't no, I don't even
Well,
know where
what
near
really
none of
happened
that.
in Jamaica? Huh? Some shit you probably done left out.
That nigga did walk off to the bar.
See, look.
You know what I'm saying? He might have been thrusting his way to the bar real quick.
Man,
and
fuck
back.
you, man.
Your last name is Sharper.
Oh my goodness.
You know what?
Sharper.
I'm down with y'all, man.
Shit.
I'm down with y'all.
Motherfuckers hip thrusting through the club.
I didn't say I was. I just asked the
You didn't say you wasn't.
Nigga.
I said I haven't.
Right,
You said
nigga,
you wasn't. I
you
said
didn't
I
deny
haven't.
that.
Oh no.
I said I haven't.
Too late, nigga.
You trash. Just,
Oh, I'm trash.
you
Trash.
thrusting bitches in the club.
I didn't say I
Trash.
was.
Trash.
Damn it.
You hefty trash. Whole
Y'all soon. Fuck y'all.
This nigga
Ain't no
gonna be in
assumption.
motherfucking
Fuck
Walmart
y'all.
shopping. It's him and one bitch in the aisle. He's
right there in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
excuse
I
me.
didn't realize I was so close to you.
I guess
Fucking pervert, man. Perverted ass nigga out of here.
what kind of shit is
All right,
that?
Keith, they gonna get your ass up out of here.
Right.
You better be cool, nigga. Better be cool.
To have a disclaimer, no, I have never. Full disclaimer, no, I have never.
Never
I
have
just
I
asked
ever.
the question.
Never have I ever.
Just ask
Shit.
the question.
Thank you. Don't you ask no more questions. Matter of fact, I want to get out of here on a light note because that rape culture shit fucked us off.
Right.
Keith's out here thrusting.
I am the culture.
Man, fuck both of y'all, man.
Everything starts and ends with me.
Yeah, that nigga had the Lonzo approach. I run this shit here. Y'all just live here.
Shit. Hell no. I want to get what? Go ahead. You got something?
Do we have our question?
What question? Oh, just our rent? Nah, man. We don't have a. I tried to put some feelers out. I didn't get back anything. So maybe next week we'll have a random question.
Right.
I would like random questions from our female audience because I don't care what you niggas might want to ask. Honestly, I got two niggas sitting here. I don't really care to hear from the rest of y'all.
Right.
But our female listeners and soon to be viewership, I'm like just some shit y'all might want to know. So just think about it. We'll be back. But before we go, I want to send some love to a motherfucker who I've given some hell about. I've talked some shit about athletically. But I can't end our very first podcast without speaking on some real historic shit. And that's the shit LeBron did opening that school.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't. I thought about it. I was like, oh, no, it happened a while ago. But fuck that. Shout out to LeBron. you did some real monumental shit. Although you may not be the first to ever do it.
He's just the biggest name to do it.
He's the biggest name to do it. And on the scale he did it, as far as the shit he's offering,
That's
it's fucking bananas.
You say what you want about that man on the
Look
court,
here.
but that right
You
there.
still gonna be a flop on the court.
Yes.
'Cause that's kind of what you do.
But
But my G,
on that field,
on that
man,
court,
you a real nigga.
you're a real one.
You a
you
real one for
got
sure.
all the respect in my book.
You got my motherfucking respect. I mean, Warriors still gonna beat your ass.
But
You ain't got no shot at the title.
This time.
But he ain't gonna make the finals. But you know what I'm saying?
No, but they're playing for it.
But on top, yeah,
Anyway,
fuck all that.
Anyway, but
yeah, shout out to LeBron. Shout out to that dope ass shit he did.
Me personally,
Salute.
I salute to him. I say salute to Jalen and everybody that started the school that don't get no recognition. That's
True.
just me.
You got Jalen Rose. You got
Everybody
Admiral,
that
David Robinson.
yeah, that started schools
Yeah,
that
that's
don't
dope.
get no recognition,
That's
but
dope.
he's just the biggest name that everybody knows.
Now I'm gonna put it in the air. Fuck it. Don't nobody else want to put it in there. Hey, Mike. I ain't talking about the one sitting next to him either. Jordan, MJ, nigga, we looking at you now,
Yeah, you got to start a college.
nigga. For real, for real, nigga.
Fuck the bullshit.
You need to start a college, nigga, a motherfucking law school. You need to start
Something.
a whole lot of shit. Cause you behind, nigga. You might be getting your ass up out of here, Mike.
You might be.
You might be getting you up out of here, sir. You to go on the court. With my
Off
G.
that court, you the
getting
worst
your
dresser
ass whipped
you the
off that
worst
court,
dresser
nigga.
I've ever seen.
Shit. I mean, god damn. Yeah, man. So shout out to LeBron, man. Mike, Jordan, we looking at you, nigga. All eyes on you. We saw that fuckboy response you gave, too. When that tweet that Trump
that
sent out.
bullshit.
You tried to be PC.
Yeah, but
We
fuck
ain't
all
PC
that.
no more, fam. So get your shit together before we get your ass up out of here.
Swiftly.
Yeah, swiftly. And you ain't gonna... We gonna cut your ass so fast you ain't gonna feel the blade, nigga.
And Cuban necktie.
For real. So before we got any last words from you fellas? Anything y'all want to say? It's our first one, man, so let's make it good, man.
Nah, I ain't really got nothing.
Oh, now the nigga shy.
Nah, that nigga shy.
I ain't shy. I just ain't really got nothing right now.
All good. Yeah, I ain't gonna force you to say nothing.
Nah.
What about you, Keith? You got something?
I'm looking forward to this because this is just only the beginning.
Yeah.
It gets, believe me, it gets worse than this. Oh, we didn't really dive into stories today, but it gets deep.
Oh, man.
Oh, it gets deep. That was
We
like,
can't go down the rabbit hole.
oh,
at
it can
times,
get that.
man.
Oh my god.
Watch your back when you're at Starbucks.
Watch it, for real. For real.
Did you order yet? Let me get by you.
Hey, all I'm saying is this: if you're in a relationship with Mike and you got whack pussy, he don't care. He'll stick with you.
He loyal to
He
you.
loyal
baby.
to you.
He loyal to you.
Hey,
He don't give a.
if you
He don't give a
believe
damn.
that, if you believe
Hey.
that shit,
He told you. He just said it.
You said you go
Yeah,
back.
You said you go back.
that was motherfucking eons ago. I have since grown.
So now you don't like whack. You don't like whack dry pussy no more.
Do you still walk past old bitches and thrust them? Whoa! Is there an age limit? Huh? How do you go about choosing your
know what?
motherfucking victim?
I tell you
for
about
real.
it. Tell you about
Choosing
this
your
shit.
targets.
Tell you about this. You got anything?
Are you
Reg?
pushing the culture forward?
Which one? Shit. Which one?
Nigga being I'm going to Barnes and Nobles.
We're gonna fuck around and get Keith's ass locked up.
Right. For some
Is
shit
this
I
the
didn't
self-help section? Oh, excuse me. Let me get by.
This nigga's stupid.
do. Hey man.
But no, man. No, I think I'm good. I don't have nothing else to give y'all. I want to thank y'all for listening.
Where can they find you at?
You can find me. Shit, you can find.
On where you at on Twitter?
Oh, come on, man. On Twitter, I just got on that motherfucker. You can find me on Man Listen. That's MAAAN. Listen. That's on Twitter. You can find me at Reggie Classic on Facebook. I do not have an IG because I am happily married. I'm trying to stay that way. I would not take the bait.
Scattered ass.
Yeah, I don't have time for that shit.
She's be scrolling through that shit. I love to catch her ass. I love to catch her leaned over the counter at Baskin Robbins. Let me get by you. Excuse me.
What
about
Where
you,
can they
Mike?
find you, Mike?
Facebook, Mike Williams. Instagram is
Fucking change your name so much.
I know. I just
Like,
changed
and
the
it
motherfucker.
Apex.
When motherfucker gotta look up his fucking
Apex
IG
Lion
name
or whatever.
It's a problem.
Because he changed his name on IG.
Because he's a weirdo.
I know
man.
he
On
is.
Instagram, I'm Apex the Titan.
and that'll change pretty soin.
It ain't.
Yeah, so get in while you can before you change it. What about you, Keith? Where can they find you?
Facebook, Marquise Rogers. IG, Petty_Murphy1. And then on Twitter, I think I'm King Supreme 50, a.k.a.
Walk on by.
Thotty Pitt. See?
I was waiting to get that motherfucker.
Hey, see? That's how we gonna end this.
All right, man. We out, man. Thank y'all for listening.
We out.
We'll catch y'all next week.
We out of here, man.